Gang of misfits and dope addicts are here.
Tom in Bountiful says the chicks are very expensive in Bountiful. Does not get them for free.
I know, like at Dick's Market, I think chickens are pretty expensive.
Pricey.
Yeah, pricey.
Yeah. Because on this day, what year was he born? He's 76, 1949.
Mark Knopfler?
Mark Knopfler was born in Scotland.
Got a couple of interesting things about that song that as I like to look these things up in the morning. Knopfler mentioned that he wanted the guitar sound to be like Billy Gibbons' guitar, ZZ Top.
He said
he actually called Billy Gibbons and said, "Can you help me out with this? I want that tone for this song." And Billy Gibbons said about the whole thing, well, he didn't do a half-bad job either, considering that I never told him a GD thing.
It does have a ZZ Top sound to it.
Also, Mark Knopfler said, I really got the idea for the song, and actually many of the lines from the song. I was in a department store, and there was this big bank of TVs, and there was a workman standing there, a guy wearing work boots and work clothes and stuff, and he kept talking out loud to himself about these people on the TV. I wrote down what he was actually saying about how that ain't working. Look at those people. They don't know how to work. They don't know nothing about it. What are those Hawaiian noises? That ain't working. And then finally on the song, Sting, of course, singing I Want My MTV, to the notes of "Don't Stand So Close to Me," and I never really thought of that until I read it there, and that's right. Don't stand so close to me. I want my MTV.
Now warning lights are flashing down the quality control. Somebody threw a spanner, they threw him in the hole. There's rumors in the loading bay and anger in the town. Somebody blew a whistle and the walls came down. There's a meeting in the boardroom, they're trying to trace the smell. There's a leaking in the washroom, there's a sneaking personnel. Somewhere in the corridor, someone was heard to sneeze. Goodness me, could this be industrial disease? Caretaker was crucified.
I think I've forgotten that opening for Money for Nothing. I don't think they usually did that on the radio.
No, we had the vinyl, so.
So it's I think that's great. That is just great, that opening.
The build-up.
Yeah.
The build-up is nice. Yeah, we had the vinyl, so we played the vinyl.
Yeah, apparently he took a lot of lines from that guy. He said, I went and grabbed a pen and paper, went back and stood next to him. He said he did that line about beating on bongos like a chimpanzee. He said that.
Steps out of the shade, says something like, you and me, babe, how about it? Juliet says, hey, it's Romeo. You nearly give me a heart attack. He's underneath the window, she's singing, Eli, my boyfriend's back. You shouldn't come around here singing up at people like that. Anyway, what you gonna do about it? Juliet, the dice was loaded from the start, and I bet, and you exploded into my heart, and I forget.
You want a really sad story about this song?
This song?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is tell people what
This is Romeo and Juliet.
So
sounds so like Lou Reed.
So when my fiance, who passed away years and years and years ago, when he was toward the end, this was the early 90s, kids. He wanted to make me a mixtape of songs that that he thought of me when he heard, and he wanted me to have after he was gone. And so he, but he was too weak to do it. So he was lying on the couch, and he was directing me. Okay, now put this song on. Now put that song on. And this is on that mixtape.
Do you still have it?
Of course. Yeah.
You still listen to it?
Well, it's on a cassette. It's a cassette.
do you?
I don't have cassette things.
You know, Gina. That's all fixable. You could either A, buy a cassette deck, or B, that there are places you could take it, and they will put it on,
Well,
hard drive or something.
they'll upload it.
I mean, I know the songs on it, and I have listened to them in other forms since then. But that's not a song you hear very often, so
No,
I hear that, and I am instantly back there going, "Oh,
I
that
don't-
makes me super sad."
I didn't know that song at all. I thought it sounds so much like Lou Reed.
It's from my favorite Dire Straits album, Making Movies.
I seen a girl on a one-way corridor, stealing down a wrong-way street. For all the world, like an urban toreador.
This sounds like Lou Reed too.
Yeah.
On her feet. The cars do the usual dances. Same old cruise in the curbside crawl. But the roller girl, she's taking chances. Just love to see her take them all.
Anyway,
It's fascinating how much that does sound like Lou Reed. It's very nice.
This has been Farting Around with Carrie, Bill, and Gina on X96, Radio from Hell.
Yeah, that's what we call that. And now what we call the next thing we're going to do is a commercial interlude. And if during this commercial interlude, if you would like to go to your telephones, you pick up your cellular devices and call us. Check in with the Radio from Hell show. 877-602-9696. That's the number. Check in. 877-602-9696. You can also check in via text, if you like, 33986.
ladies and gentlemen, direct from the haunted house near you, he's the guy who chased you out at the end. He wears,
I was scared.
He wears the hockey mask and threatens you with a chainsaw.
Yeah.
He is Chainsaw Guy.
Yeah. How are you? You're the little girl who wet her pants last time, aren't you?
You scare me every time, James.
Yeah.
Chainsaw Guy, it's good to see you. Of course, a lot of people know you as the guy who chases you out at the end of the haunted house with the chainsaw.
Happy Halloween, everybody.
And you've been very busy.
Yes, very busy.
But-
This is my big night.
But a lot of people don't know that Chainsaw Guy is also a very sensitive man, especially in the ways of love and
Oh,
relationships.
thank you. And I am a licensed sex therapist.
Now, when
Sex therapy?
when you are
Sure, why
doing
not?
when you're doing your sessions, do you wear the mask, or do you take it off ever?
The mask never comes off. I do change the jumpsuit occasionally. You like the new one?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, well, I thought it was time for a new set of overalls, and so I got the bright orange like a prison inmate.
It's very nice.
Yeah,
It adds to the menace.
thank you.
All right, Chainsaw Guy, we have. I believe we indulge her every year. Chainsaw Guy, we have on the line Tim, who Tim is on the line, who's desperately in need of some of your love advice. Tim, go ahead and tell Chainsaw Guy exactly what's going on and ask your question when you're finished.
Sure, Chainsaw Guy. Well, my question is, I'm in a relationship with a girl named Audrey now, and everything's going swimmingly with her. She's great. The problem is with her mother. Her whole family is all LDS and very LDS, and I'm very not LDS.
Yes.
Her mother naturally has a problem with that.
Oh, yeah.
I would like to know, Chainsaw Guy, what should I do?
Well, Tim, I'll be going today, and I don't think it is. My daughter's cesarean. I don't think I know something. I had this in a gym, and that mother and her daughter, and they took both of them out to the assembled for her. For a lot of nail editor and a curry on top, and I take the refrigerator, and I say the vinegar. And then I end up doing both.
So there you go, Tim.
Thank you very much.
I left out the part where, Chainsaw Guy has his chainsaw with him. It's all a key
It's a pull.
part of the, it's a pullin'. Yes, it is a pullin'.
I'll get
Catherine,
rid of a heck of armor.
I don't blame you. Catherine, Chainsaw Guy is here. What is your question?
All right. I'm curious because I've been dating this guy
Yeah?
a couple weeks.
Are you bi-curious?
Are you bi-curious is what he's asking?
That's what I said. Are you bi-curious?
No. I'm just curious because he keeps on saying that he wants to just love me to pieces.
Oh.
And I just don't know if I should let him do that because it kind of creeps me out.
Uh-huh. Well.
So, Chainsaw Guy, what should Catherine do?
Well, Catherine, I can do the first of the Lord. If you get a refrigerated truck, and then you do it in the thing. And then the second on the line, here's the tea. Oh, little and then get down. And then I kind of down a little bit, and down around, and then he just walks him, and then he will love for them, and then he can love more of you in more places.
There you go, Catherine. I hope that helped. Are we done, Gina?
One more.
I'm always up, although I'm very busy. I've got
He does have to go and sharpen the chainsaw blade.
Just one more.
All right.
What do you mean? It's not a chainsaw blade. It's a chain, you idiot.
Yeah. Brittany.
Hello.
Hi, Brittany.
Chainsaw Guy is here. What is your... tell us about your situation and then ask Chainsaw Guy what to do.
I have this friend that we've been friends for a long time, and I have a crush on him, and I just met his new girlfriend, and he wants me to honestly tell him what I think of her, and I can't stand her, and I want to tell him how I feel, but I just don't know. Chainsaw Man, what should I do?
Well, I know it's terrific. Catherine, Brittany, what are you doing then? I think I know. And then the first, so you get a girlfriend, and then you go ahead and you have a partner. So what do you do is tell about it and what to think about it. And then you go home, and then I think I'm not going to talk to magic. And then if you think I don't like it, and then you want to say, and then I think the color is very end up in a freeway.
So there you go.
Thank you.
Brittany, thank you.
No, thank you.
Can I go now? I've got a lot of people to scare.
Yes, thank you very much.
Sure.
Chainsaw Guy.
Are they performing now?
See you later.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks, Chainsaw Guy. It's just amazing he makes time on Halloween.
Look at that. He's out the door. Look at that.
There he goes.
Here he goes. Orange jumpsuit, his pulling chainsaw. There he
Hockey
goes.
mask.
For another year, gone.
Glad he got rid of the Husqvarna.
Yeah.
It's not as scary as a
No.
pulling because they're higher pitched.
I remember when he started, all he could afford was an eager beaver.
All right, 6:22. Let's get this over with.
Yes, we do want to hear from you, as a matter of fact. And Braden and Tom are on the line. Hang on, you guys. We'll get to you in just a second. But there are lines open. 877-602-9696 is the number. Check in with the Radio from Hell show. You can also text us if you like, 33986. Have we a sponsor here, Gina?
Quench your advertising thirst with customized water bottles from Water Specialties, Inc., your high-quality personalized logo printed on every bottle filled with a purified or natural spring water. It's the perfect way to advertise your business or event. Get a quote by emailing Megan at waterspecialties.net.
The moon is 87.8% of full. It's a waning gibbous moon. The moon will set today, 10:20 a.m., today being Tuesday. It's the 12th day of August in the year of our Lord Jesus Christ, 2025. It's World Elephant Day. Elephants are intelligent. They're family-oriented. They have great memories. Mm-hmm. They are capable of feeling a wide range of emotions. And people have killed them over the centuries for their tusks, taking the tusks and leaving the elephant to rot. As Graydon Carter, editor of Vanity Fair, put it, we admire elephants in part because they demonstrate what we consider the finest human traits. But the way we treat them puts on display the very worst of human traits.
Yep.
It's National Julienne Fries Day.
Oh.
I like julienne fries.
Yeah, they're thin. They're good.
National Gooey Butter Cake Day.
I like a gooey butter.
Yum.
And it's National Vinyl Record Day.
We'll be playing some more vinyl later.
And this is an all-new edition of the show for people who feel like hell in the morning. It's the Radio from Hell show, starring the Lords of Morning Radio, or Maining Radio. It's Kerry Jackson right there. I'm Bill Allred right over here. Hi there. Hi there. Hi there. Money for nothing, baby.
Oh.
It's Gina Barberi. She's over there.
Mm-hmm.
She's a Lord of Morning Radio. Katie for short is our fine producer. And I believe Dawson is in there. And I think Hudson is probably here as well, in the back doing whatever Hudson does.
And there's Vax the dog waiting.
There he is. There.
For a toy.
Got his toy.
All right, now it's time to go to check-ins, 877-602-9696.
All right, let's begin with Braden.
Hi, Braden in Salt Lake City. What's going on?
Not a lot. Very happy to hear you all. I was sick for a week with COVID, and we're back.
Oh.
And better.
COVID's still a thing, folks.
How bad did you have it? What was it? Was it more than just like kind of a flu, or?
It was pretty equivalent to a flu.
Yeah.
My spine was very sore. My back, my whole back was very sore, and super runny nose guy, which was not cool.
Yeah.
No.
But you're okay now.
I am okay now, and it's very, very good to hear y'all's voices on this fine Tuesday morning.
Glad you're feeling better.
Yeah, stay out of the way of these viruses, and make sure I'm sure you'll get your vaccination, right?
Oh yeah, of course. I've gotten 2 of them so far, and working in healthcare and going to so many different nursing facilities and medical facilities, I believe, is why.
Oh, probably, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that's what you draw blood. Is that right?
That's correct. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's where it probably came. Now, I would suggest, if you haven't done it already, whenever you go into one of those facilities, make sure you're masked up.
Yes, I am going to have to, as per our standard operating procedures.
Yeah. All right, Braden. Well, we're glad you're okay.
All right.
Well, thank you.
See you later.
There you go. Tom is here.
Hi, Tom in Salt Lake. What's up with you?
Oh, I just love the music you played this morning. I thought it was in tribute to another 90 days extension with the Gyna. So.
Money for nothing.
Money for nothing.
Yeah.
It works for that.
Memories. I listened to Dire Straits. I remember when my parents moved in their home, the new home, and I ended up with a huge console in my room where I would listen to the radio, or I played records or vinyls on it, just a huge console.
Yeah.
And I listened to Roller Girl. You played that in the background there, too,
Yeah.
Roller Girl.
Mm-hmm.
But I think my dad sold it because he needed more money because of the energy crisis at that time. So, it's almost relevant to everything that's happened, what's happening now. So,
Yeah.
That was interesting.
I'm going to guess that console that you had was a Magnavox.
It was a Magnavox.
Yeah.
Now that you said it, I remember seeing that on the front of the speakers.
Yep.
You could see, but they were 2 huge speakers. You get to from it, the top, and you slide the wood cover across.
Mm-hmm. There was a place to put a bunch of albums on one side, and I loved those.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I love those.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for checking in with us, Tom.
Thank you, Tom.
All right.
See ya.
Have a good day.
You
Bye.
too.
Bus driver Troy checking in. Quinn the Barber, Mrs. Coles and the Bear present. Mark from Syracuse. I love the guitar riff on that song.
It's a good one.
Let's see. Joseph from Hill Air Force Base checking in. Gina, with your recent pirate trip, can you give us your best pirate arg?
Arrgh! And my tattoo is still on my arm. It has not worn off yet.
Haven't taken a shower since you got back.
No, I scrubbed it. It's not coming off.
Kelly and the Shih Tzus from Centerville checking in. Let's see. SoCal Spence checking in. Good morning from West Hollywood.
Good morning.
Hey.
Mixer driver Shane checking in from Spanish Fork. Jocelyn of Sandy. Sketchy Blake of Ogden checking in, wishing my teacher wife a fantastic first day of school. Zane of Dallas checking in. What did handsome Bill Allred have for dinner last night?
You'll find out.
What kind of Mill Creek coffee do y'all have? I think I'm still Ethiopian.
I'm French.
Liza Brarian checking in. Brothers in Arms is one of the greatest surround sound discs. Amazing. Awesome farting around. Play some of his solo stuff. Oh, okay.
Mark Knopfler?
Too late. Let's see. Just watched a bunch of Live Aid segments. Sting and Dire Straits played the song together. I'm sure that didn't happen often. That's true. That Live Aid docuseries just finished up. I think it's only 4 parts.
I need to watch that.
Sting has got songwriting credits on Money for Nothing.
Good. Johnny B checking in, listening while enjoying some leftover butter chicken for breakfast.
I love butter chicken.
West Side Bacchus Wall scratch coat redo successful.
Good.
I'll stick to some brick to it today. Oh, okay. Mike in Nashville. Weird Al's parody had to be titled Money for Nothing / Beverly Hillbillies because lawyers. I don't know.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means. Calvin from the Dell checking in. Midvale's Roused Hour with some traffic for you, Gina. Right Wing Wade also with some traffic. Ty the Snowcat guy. Let's see. Kira and Andy checking in. Troy of Riverton. Katie in San Pete. Meshach of Erda. Dan in Evanston. Looks like everybody's here, so let's begin.
All right.
Yeah, Infiniteam assembling already. Calvin from the Dell checking in. Traffic getting thick. Northbound I-15 over Pine of the Mountain. Thank you for that. Midvale's Roused Hour says I-215 to the 201 looking normal. New lane changes starting in California. Good morning, Radio from Hell. Right Wing Wade checking in from I-15. Both lanes moving along well. Crashed northbound State Street at 86 South in Salt Lake. 2 left lanes are closed. Thank you all for sending those in at 33986. Also, if you happen to be up in Morgan, I-84 eastbound leaving Morgan toward Hennifer, the freeway's closed about a mile east due to a crash. Use an alternate route if that is part of your commute.
All right, there you go. We will take a break. We'll be back after these messages and a short song with some big boy news. And Frank Christ presents the Dead Celebrity Game. We'll explain how to play What You'll Win coming up.
I went to a wedding on Saturday in Utah County, Alpine, Utah.
Yes.
And I was looking for something to do while I was down there. I thought my wife and I thought we'd just, go to a restaurant or something. And for the wedding, first of all, it was the most traditional wedding. I didn't go to the wedding, but we were there right after the reception, and it was just the most traditional thing I'd seen in a long time. The cutting of the cake and got to smash a piece of cake. Yeah, they do the dance and they did this one thing. They do a dance where the bride dances around and they put money on her dress. All of this stuff. Just everything about a wedding that's sort of you think of as a cliche about weddings. They did, and I don't mean that negatively.
Through the bouquet.
All of that. So it was nice to see we know the parents of the groom and hadn't seen them for a while, so it was nice to visit with them. Jesse Parent is his son. Anyway, so I thought, I know what we'll do. We'll go on the Alpine Loop. Somebody had suggested we do that, and they were right. It was
take a drive.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me get you some driving maps.
So you go up American Fork Canyon for a while, and then there's a turn off to the Alpine Loop. And I thought, I know what we'll do. So we'll go all the way over and down into Sundance, and then we'll have something to eat at Sundance. And it was just stunningly beautiful. And I can imagine what it's like in the fall. People go up there, but somebody said in the fall it's beautiful, but there are just a line of cars all the time.
Everyone's doing it.
Yeah. While we were there weren't a tremendous number of people there. And then we stopped at a place, it was kind of a little bit of a detour off the Alpine Loop called Cascade Falls, which is so incredibly beautiful and unusual. It's not like a big waterfall. It's water. It's like a series of rocks, and the water comes down and forms different pools.
That sounds like a waterfall.
Well, it's not like you think of a waterfall usually as like a big drop of water from a high place. No, this is
several different.
Yes, like different levels and stuff, and there's like a boardwalk you can go on, and just beautiful foliage and all kinds of different plants and fish in the pools, and really really
Did you
nice.
Go eat?
Then we went back, got on the Alpine Loop, and that again is just, it's a really narrow, it's 2 lanes, but very narrow, no divider line, no line markings or anything. And we dropped down into Sundance, and it was packed with people. Apparently there was a play going on, Cinderella. I think the Utah UVC, I think their theater department does plays up there in the summer.
No spoilers. I don't want to know how that ends.
Cinderella?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't go. We didn't go.
Okay.
But there were so with the one restaurant was just too full up. We couldn't.
You
get
didn't have reservations.
No, but the white, or not the White Owl, the Owl Bar. They don't take reservations, and they have burgers and stuff. So that's where we ended up eating, and we were sitting outside. But then, of course, there was a downpour, and we had to move inside along with everybody else. But I'm looking around, and some of the people you could tell were from Utah, but the majority of them were not.
How can you tell?
I don't know, the way that. Well, first of all, we're in a bar, so. But I don't know. You can just sort of tell there's just a difference. I don't know. And I just kept thinking, where do all these people come from? Where do they all come from and converge on Sundance like this? It's just kind of amazing. And you can overhear some conversations about, isn't this beautiful? We've never seen anything like this, and all of that stuff. And I just thought, what brings them?
I was going to say the reason you knew they weren't from here is nobody came up to you and said they knew who you were.
Yeah, that's true.
That's how you know.
That's true.
They weren't from here.
That's true. Nobody seemed to recognize me, so they
were all from out of state.
That and their "I ain't from around here" brand hats that they were wearing.
No, if you overhear the conversation, and you can tell little bits and just what people are talking about and how they are. But there was a woman. So we go out. So we go outside on the outside patio at first and sit down. It's open air and everything. And just, my God, somebody was wearing perfume that was like.
If it's competing with the great outdoors, that's some strong
a problem.
Perfume.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it was horrible. And it was. I finally figured out where it was, and it was like several tables away.
So you don't want to sit downwind to that.
No, or anywhere. And then when we all moved inside,
it followed.
You could still, it was almost enough to make you not want to eat. It's like, I don't want to compete with this odor this perfume while I eat a hamburger and drink a glass of wine. But I managed to choke it down. But it was a great. If you ever want to just do something really nice, and it's not a very long drive from American Fork Canyon over to Sundance and down into Provo Canyons. You could do it in less than an hour. We took more time but it's just beautiful. And whoever recommended doing that, thank you. It was excellent, an excellent day.
Bill did something.
I did. It's been a long time since my wife and I don't do anything anymore. We hang out.
You guys had a date.
Yeah.
Isn't that nice?
It was nice. It was exceptionally
Did
nice.
you reconnect?
Not so much. No.
No.
No, yes, of course. But we need some. I'd like to do a little more reconnecting.
Sure.
Because when you start reconnecting, it could be kind of fun.
Wait a minute, I like this.
Hey, I like this kind of connecting
Wait a
stuff.
minute.
We do. Hey, you know what? My wife is beautiful. How about that?
I don't notice it when we're home all the time, but you go out and you notice it.
Yeah. So anyway, but whoever suggested the Alpine Loop.
In 1980, The Jam released Start, the lead single from their 5th studio album, Sound Effects. And if that sounds familiar to you, Start is based on both the main guitar riff and bass riff of the Beatles song Taxman.
Oh, it does. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
I mean, I wasn't thinking about that now, but now you say it.
There you go.
I got it.
Yep. All right. Big boy news and opinioendo now, immediately followed by Frank Christ presents They're Fine, They're Just Fine, the Dead Celebrity Game. I'm going to give you a list of 4 celebrity names. 3 of those celebrities are just fine. One of them is dead. If you pick the dead one correctly, you will win.
Tickets to see Blues Traveler and Gin Blossoms August 28th at Canyons Resort in Park City.
Gin Blossoms Blues Traveler tickets, 877-602-9696. All you got to do is play Frank Christ Presents. I didn't say you had to win.
Just got to play.
Just got to play. 877-602-9696. All right. Big boy news now, brought to you by
Holiday Oil invites you to become a member of My Holiday. Get 5 cents off gas, 20 cents off fountain drinks every day. Check out the Holiday Oil app for details.
Well, there has been a massive fire in downtown Salt Lake City. We'll tell you about that we'll tell you about it now, as a matter of fact. Multiple people were evacuated as crews responded to a 3-alarm fire at an upscale bar and restaurant in downtown. I'm not aware of this place. It is 312 South Main Street, and it's called the London Bell Supper Club. I looked up their website. It says temporarily closed, by the way, on the website for the London Bell Supper Club. It looks like a very nice place. It
was a very nice place.
The blaze could be seen lighting up the downtown skies after it broke out around 8:40 p.m. The building is essentially 4 buildings kind of piled into one, whatever that means, said Salt Lake City Fire Department Division Chief Bob Silverthorne. The 2 center buildings are mostly what is the body of the fire. As of late last night, the extent of the damage to the cluster of buildings was not known, as they're still in active firefight. But Silverthorne said some adjacent buildings, even if not damaged by the fire itself, may have smoke and water damage. You can certainly smell it downtown. Yeah. Silverthorne said that there was some level of structure collapse, which forced crews to take a defensive posture against the fire. That meant by pulling back any interior firefighting efforts. A lot of times they will go actually into the building that's on fire and try to fight it from the inside, but they had to move out because it was starting to crumble. The Silverthorne also said the actual construction of the fire was helpful for firefighters as they battled to put out the flames. Some of the construction features are actually advantageous for us because they're legacy construction. So you have full-dimensional lumber with these buildings. So it allows some time to operate inside the structure. So you've got big beams that are not going to burn through quickly, so you can get inside the building and work on the fire. There were about 60 to 70 personnel working at the scene. The number of people that had to be evacuated from the fire or during the fire was not released, but there were people in surrounding buildings, and nobody was left inside of the building. The Utah Transit Authority said that tracks lines that run through that area have been shut down. I don't know. Do you know if they're still shut down, Gina?
Let me look.
Tracks was certainly delayed last night, and I think it may still be. Let's see. According to officials with the Utah Department of Transportation, a bus bridge had been put in place to connect 6 South and City Center due to the fire. But I don't know. It says it may be traffic may also be impacted as 2 of the 4 lanes on North Main Street at westbound 4 South are blocked.
That was,
last night.
7 hours ago, the bus bridge was in place, so I don't think it's necessary anymore.
Our friend Stuart says that it looks like London Bell, Whiskey Street, Los Tapatitos, and Whitehorse.
Oh, those are all those buildings
are probably gone.
Oh, geez. Whitehorse I'm familiar with.
Yeah. Whiskey Street was a good place, too.
Jean-Baptiste, the former band leader on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert, said that the now canceled host will land a gig where free speech will reign. What happened to my friend Stephen is a symptom of big money, Baptiste told Rolling Stone Australia. I think that where he goes next, his voice won't be silenced. The voice of free speech is challenged, but the soul of an individual cannot be canceled. He's going to find another megaphone, another outlet. I'm sure of it. I'm rooting for him. Baptiste, who left the show in 2022, not because of any problems between him and Colbert, but because he needed time to pursue other things, like winning Oscars and Grammys and things like that for his music. They were very good friends. I remember when the Late Show with Stephen Colbert started, he did a series of little videos where he said, I've been looking for a band leader. And so I went to New Orleans and I heard about this kid, this Jean-Baptiste. And he went and he found him and said, "You're my guy. I want you to be the band leader." And it turned out to be great for both of them. Colbert says Colbert has accused his employer of a big fat bribe for forking over $16 million settlement to Donald Trump that appeared to grease the skids for Paramount's eventual merger with Skydance Media. But Baptiste says he'll land in a good spot, and he'll land in a spot where the right price cannot silence the voice of free speech. Let's see. We have a story from the crime desk. Gina Barberi. Apparently, a teenager needed to let off some steam.
A deranged New Mexico teenager grinning in his mugshot after he was arrested last week for allegedly killing his Uber driver, quote, to let off some steam after a stressful day. I mean, we've all had those days.
I usually have a drink.
Shelky Sanchez was cuffed at his girlfriend's home in Albuquerque Thursday morning and charged with murder, armed robbery, and tampering with evidence. The night before, Sanchez had asked his unwitting girlfriend to order him an Uber around 1 a.m., telling her, quote, his friend had a car for him and he was going to get it. When the Uber suddenly stopped before the ride was completed, the company sent Sanchez's girlfriend an automated call to make sure everything was all right. Around 3 a.m., Uber driver Joseph Andrus was found dead after apparently being shot on the side of the road. His car, a black Ford Escape, was nowhere in sight. Sanchez allegedly stole the Ford after the murder and drove the car back to his girlfriend's house, where it was found by authorities in the morning. When interviewed by police, Sanchez insisted he'd slept the whole night. He hadn't left at all. He had no idea what they were talking about.
What?
As police poked holes in his flimsy alibi, he allegedly eventually admitted to shooting Sanchez to, quote, let off some steam in a premeditated plan to take his stress out on anybody he could find. Sanchez allegedly told police he parsed through multiple different rideshare apps before deciding on his victim. He added that he chose a random drop-off location and ordered Andrus to exit the vehicle upon arrival before shooting him and taking off with his car.
Let's see. Donald Trump said Monday he's taking over Washington's police department and activating 800 members of the National Guard in the hopes of reducing crime, even as city officials and all statistics stress that crime is already falling in the nation's capital. If you hear Donald Trump talk, he says, we're going to take our capital back. There are roving gangs terrorizing residents. There are murderous people everywhere you go. We're going to also get rid of the slums in Washington, D.C. The president, flanked by Attorney General Pam Bondi and his defense secretary, Pete Hegseth, who stood there with an adoring look on his face, said that he was declaring a public safety emergency and that his administration would be removing homeless encampments. For Trump, the effort to take over public safety in Washington reflects an escalation of his aggressive approach to law enforcement. It's coming soon to a city near you.
Yeah, this is a dress rehearsal.
Baltimore, Chicago, San Francisco, Salt Lake. Who knows?
No, liberal cities.
This is called police state, is what this
liberal
is called.
cities with black mayors is
But
what he's
what's
asking.
interesting is on January 6th, he said he did not have the power to call up the National Guard, that was Nancy Pelosi's job.
Yeah.
So he was president then and president now.
Yeah.
Senator Mike Lee of Utah is giddy about this.
I bet he is.
He's just giddy. Lee, as Trump did in saying he would activate 800 National Guard troops and take control of the District of Columbia, has painted the district as a crime-ridden dystopia, despite crime there hitting a 30-year low earlier this year. And preceding Lee's words are numerous pieces of legislation from Mike Lee, dating back to early in the senator's first term, that would grab power from the government overseeing D.C., long held by Democrats. Trump's right to demand a federal takeover of D.C. after juveniles brutally attacked a Doge staffer. That was big balls.
Yeah, that's what this is about.
It's time to end the home rule disaster, Lee wrote in a post that was pinned to the top of his X profile. Following the post was a thread explaining why Lee wants Congress to pass what he's calling the Bowser Act. You know, after the mayor, Muriel Bowser, and it's some stupid acronym that he's come up with.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. An explosion at a U.S. steel plant near Pittsburgh has left one person dead, dozens injured, and trapped under the rubble, with emergency workers on site trying to rescue victims. The explosion sent black smoke spiraling into the midday sky in the Monongahela Valley. I know how to pronounce that because I lived in Pennsylvania. A region of the state synonymous with steel for more than a century. An Allegheny County Emergency Services spokesperson, Casey Regner, said one person died in the explosion. 2 are currently believed to be unaccounted for. Multiple other people had to be treated for injuries at the site, Regner said. The Supreme Court has been asked to revisit its same-sex marriage ruling.
Great.
The case involves a former Kentucky county clerk who stopped issuing marriage licenses. You remember this piece of work.
Yeah.
Kim Davis is her name.
Who's been married multiple times. That's how sacred marriage is to her.
Kim Davis, after a court recognized gay marriage as a constitutional right, Kim Davis said issuing a marriage certificate to a gay couple went against her religious beliefs. A lower court ordered Davis to pay hundreds of thousands of dollars in fees to David Ermold and David Moore for violating their constitutional rights. In her petition to the Supreme Court, Davis has argued that the First Amendment's free exercise clause should protect her from personal liability. I'm hoping that we'll obviously get justice in this case for Kim Davis, but that the religious accommodation that she obtained for all clerks in Kentucky is extended to everyone across the country, whether they're a clerk or not. Matt Staver, founder and chairman of the Liberty Council, which represents Davis, previously told Scripps News. The Supreme Court is expected to decide whether to take up the case in a private conference at the end of September. I predict they will not hear it. They won't take it up.
You think?
I don't think they will.
Ordinarily, I would say...
And it's just too specific, and it's too specific that Kim Davis is really doing this, it could be argued, because she has this huge lawsuit against her. A man in southern Utah has been arrested after police say they found 2 pounds of meth inside of his vehicle, hidden in raw shrimp. Jose Manuel Reyes Ruiz was arrested, faces charges of possession with intent to distribute, endangerment of a child. I think there was a kid in the car. Court documents for the case reveal that the officers at St. George Police Department pulled him over. Police say that his window was tinted too dark. So that's why they pulled him over. I'm sure that's the reason. Yeah. The officer was working on a citation for Ruiz's window tint after a canine officer arrived. A canine officer, a dog that really loves shrimp. Now, they said that the dog was sniffing out the drugs, but I think the dog just liked the shrimp. And there were two large bags of raw shrimp. They searched the shrimp and found plastic wrapped bundles of meth inside. And finally, this story, I think we should end here. Gina? People who avoid meat are less likely to develop a range of cancers, according to one of the most detailed studies of vegetarian diets ever conducted. The research followed nearly 80,000 members of the Seventh-day Adventist Church, many of whom follow plant-based diets. I didn't know that. Seventh-day Adventists, largely vegetarians. For an average of almost 8 years, they studied these people. None had cancer at the outset. Their diet was recorded in detail, and their health was tracked. Overall, the results showed that vegetarians had a 12% lower risk of developing cancer than meat eaters in the same community. Oh, it's only 12%. It's only 12%, Gina.
And they're too weak to get off the couch.
Huh? What does that have to do with it? And you know, when do you get off the couch? You eat a lot of meat. You sit around on your duff.
My couch sitting is a choice.
Analyzing the data by diet type showed further patterns. Vegans who eat no animal products at all had the largest overall reduction in cancer risk, 24% lower. Now that's getting to be significant than meat eaters. Mm-hmm. This included lower rates of breast cancer, and in younger men, prostate cancer. So there you go. And they found a community that they could study for an extended period of time, and they really did rigorously record everything they ate all the time, and that's how they came up with this. So,
all right. Sports, weather, traffic.
We were wasting time with that story about not eating meat. So I don't have a lot of time for sports. So here, get a load of this. Taylor Swift making her debut appearance on Travis Kelce's podcast. You heard it right, kids. Taylor is hopping on the New Heights podcast with Travis and Jason to record an episode. It's going to drop tomorrow where she has teased her next album.
Okay.
That's sports.
So you didn't have a lot of time for sports, so you chose to do none.
That's sports. Weather. Warmer today than it was yesterday, 95. Going to be warmer yet tomorrow. We'll be up to 100 tomorrow. Then a little storm system comes through and cools things off, and we might actually get some rain out of it by later this week, which will be nice. Traffic, let's see what we have. Boy, there's a big slowdown northbound I-15 in Draper. Let me see if I have an accident reported there. It looks like everything's just stopped. Let's see. No, nothing's been reported yet, but I can see it on the UDOT cameras around 123rd South. Looks like traffic just stopped northbound I-15 there. If you know what that is and can let us know, text it to us, 33986. Spooks Boutique, the go-to destination for oddities, curiosities, antiques, collectibles, provided by a community of local artists for over 13 years. 3453 South State Street. Spooks Boutique is where Halloween is not a holiday, it's a lifestyle.
I'll be there.
Every day, right, Frank?
You won't see me, but I'll be there.
Frank Christ is with us, ladies and gentlemen. He's taken a few moments from hanging out at Spooks Boutique to join us here in the studio to play the game we call Frank Christ Presents.
They're fine. They're just fine.
Frank, for those of you who may not know, is a Grim Reaper. He reaps the souls of celebrities specifically. That's his job, and it's a curse too, isn't it, Frank?
It is, because I love our precious celebrities. I love them too much in real life.
I know. Frank is, as you would expect, a Grim Reaper to be. He is a skeletal figure. He has a robe with a hood, a rope belt. He's got the scythe. The only thing is he doesn't ride a horse like most Reapers. He has an electric scooter, and he wears a helmet under his hood.
Of course. It's just safety first.
Well, yes, the old noggin. You got to protect the old brain box.
Indeed.
Right?
Don't want to crack that.
Frank, we play this game. Frank Chris Presents. They're fine. They're just fine. The Dead Celebrity Game. It's a chance for a contestant to win a prize. And do we have a contestant on hand?
Holly is here.
Holly, is it?
Yes.
Hi, Holly. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm just fine.
That's good to know, Holly. Holly, you can win this prize if you identify the dead celebrity in this list. And what is the prize, Gina?
Catch Blues Traveler and Jim Blossoms August 28th at Canyons Resort in Park City, part of the Park City Concerts on the Slopes concert series.
All right, Holly, because this is National Vinyl Record Day, Frank has given me a list of actors in movies about records and the recording industry. If you can identify the dead celebrity out of this list of 4, you will win the prize. Now, remember, 3 of these people on this list, as Frank says,
they're just fine.
But one of them he has taken away to the distribution center. Here we go. Tell me which one is dead. Number 1, Peter Scolari. He was in the sitcom Bosom Buddies with Tom Hanks, and he was a supporting player on Newhart. He was also in the series Gotham and the Supernatural TV series Evil. He was in the movie That Thing You Do, about a one-hit wonder band. Number 1, Peter Scolari. Number 2 is Isai Morales, best known for starring with Sean Penn in Bad Boys and the TV series NYPD Blue. He was in Caprica and Ozark, and he played a villain in 2 Mission Impossible films. He was Richie Valens' half-brother in the movie Richie! Number 2, Isai Morales. Number 3 is Lily Taylor. She established herself as a key figure in the independent film scene in movies like Shortcuts, I Shot Andy Warhol, and Pecker. She also found success in mainstream movies such as Born on the 4th of July and The Haunting. She was in High Fidelity. That's a movie set in a record store. Number 3, Lily Taylor. And finally, Robin Tunney. Some of her several film credits are Encino Man, The Craft, Niagara, Niagara, and The End of Days. She has also done very well playing poker in celebrity poker tournaments. She was in Empire Records about employees who try to stop their store from being sold to a large record chain. Number 4, Robin Tunney. All right, Holly, which one of those actors is dead?
Is it Peter Scolari?
It is Peter Scolari.
Not Katie.
Oh, sorry.
He died in 2021. He was only 66.
Too soon.
He had a lot of struggles with substance abuse, apparently, but still managed to fight through it. He didn't die of that. He had leukemia. Died at 66. So congratulations, Holly. You have won that prize. You're welcome. Hang on the line, and Katie will tell you what you need to do next.
All right. Well, I have to go check on George Hamilton.
Oh, hey!
86 today. Still wearing the same orange bronzer he always has.
It's like a piece of leather.
I think that's what's keeping him alive.
Maybe.
Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
There is a crash northbound I-15 approaching 114th South exit in Draper, blocking 2 left lanes and the left shoulder. Traffic is back to Point of the Mountain, and thanks to the friends of the program that sent me that. Several of you stuck in that. Thank you. Also, big slowdown 5600 West northbound at the 201 entrance. That also came in via text at 33986. Business owners, do you owe $15,000 or more on employment taxes and don't know what to do? McClure and Stewart, your local trusted tax attorneys. Go to McClureandStewart.com today.
All right, boner of the day coming up along with Big Boy News. Stand by for all of that. Also, hello, yeah, what? KXRK Provo.
We got a lot of questions here, but we decided on this one.
If you want to send one in, not for today, but for next time we do Best Question of the Week, just send it to radiofromhell@x96.com. Put put Best Question. You can send us must goes too there, but Best Question in the subject line. And we dangled a Radio from Hell diner style mug out for this person. This comes to us from Tasha, so I'll give this to you, Katie. You can get a hold of Tasha. Tasha says, what is the worst advice you ever gave or something you were absolute about and then had to eat crow about?
This is really hard for me because I never lie and I'm always right.
Kerry said he had something.
I was wrong about Real Salt Lake.
You know, I thought that same thing the other day. I was too.
I remember it was Crazy Mayor was in here, but he wanted to get all this.
Ralph Becker?
No. Rocky Anderson.
Oh, Rocky.
He wanted to give a lot of money to the stadium to build, and I said, you're throwing this tax dollar money to this millionaire, and soccer's never going to be that popular here in Utah. It's just not.
Yeah. I think I wrote an editorial about it.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And I was wrong.
Yeah, I was
not wrong about Rocky. He's still crazy.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I ran into Spence Checketts. I had spent some time with him. It was a couple of years ago. We were both judging a chili cook-off, and it was his dad that Dave Checketts that really sort of was spearheading all of that and got the soccer going here. And I said, you know, I was really opposed to and he said, I know you were. And I said, I was wrong. I was wrong. He said, yeah, you were.
It's okay to admit you're wrong.
Yeah. It's the only time I can think of that I've been wrong.
You know, it's an intelligent person that's able to admit when they're wrong. Like that. Like I was not aware of that. I did not know that. That's something smart people do. Smart people don't always say they're right, Bill.
I know. Listen, I've said it. I've said before, and I really do mean it. I don't mind being wrong. If I'm wrong and somebody tells me I'm wrong about something, then I go, oh, real? Well, thank you.
I have a couple of things. My first one is dinner is not a gift.
Oh.
Remember when that was my... And
yes.
I blame my mother for that because my mother used to say, dinner is not a gift. You can take me to dinner, but I still expect a gift. That's 1,000% wrong.
I know. And we always told you it was.
You did? But I was just parroting what my mother said. But no, a nice dinner is a wonderful gift.
You know what else is wrong? Parroting anything your mother says.
Dinner is a wonderful.
Yes, it is.
I almost can't think of a better gift than a nice meal out for somebody.
Well, $100 is better.
And $100 is, and then my other thing, the death penalty.
I've gone back and forth on that over the years.
I was like, yes, some people don't deserve to live, and I still believe that. But as long as we, don't have that futuristic technology of being able to actually know for sure whether somebody did it or not.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's not even that, Gina. Though it's unfairly applied. The death penalty is unfairly applied because there are people who are who can't afford a good defense.
I could decide. If you made me the decider, I would know.
But you know what I mean. It's proportionately people of lower parts of society, and and then say, well, it's because they commit more heinous crimes. Well, no, not necessarily.
Another thing I was wrong about: disco.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I would have to
come around to disco.
Come around on disco.
I would have to echo that.
Yep.
Same thing. I hated it, and I applauded what's his name who burned all the disco records in the
Steve Dahl.
Yeah, Steve Dahl in the Chicago Stadium.
Like Jerry in Murray texted us and said, what's your email address if I want to send you an email of interest? That's radiofromhell at x96.com in Murray and everywhere else.
All right.
And as a matter of fact, we have an email of interest.
We do?
Yes.
Email of interest.
Go ahead and put up that picture, Katie, if you would. Yesterday, we talked about Aunt Jeff's, the old mule up in Idaho. This would all stem from a X-poll we did. How do you pamper your pets? I think it was the very last call we had on that X-poll was from a woman in Idaho, Kimberly, and she said, "Well, we have this old mule. Her name is Aunt Jeff's, or his name, I don't know. It's Aunt Jeff's, and that the mule is pampered, gets just the best of the oats." And Gina remembered a half a loaf of white bread every single day.
That is a pampered mule.
So Kimberly has sent us an email all the way from Idaho. Hello, Lords. I was considering calling in to answer your questions about Aunt Jeff, but I get really nervous, so writing this email is better for me. My name is Kimberly. I'm originally from Ogden. I've been a listener since 1996.
Wow.
And I actually remember Carrie and Bill coming to a dairy by my house when I was 11. Okay. We moved to Preston, Idaho in 2021. Shortly after we moved, we were given a horse for my daughters. She was old and needed a friend. The horse was, not her daughter. A guy I worked with was looking to retire his 21-year-old mule named Daisy. Mules can live to be really old, and wondered if I'd want her for a pasture pal for the horse. We talked with my girls, and they thought that would be great. Well, before we took the mule, we went to Ruidoso, New Mexico, to meet my mom's cousins. My grandmother is from that area. So while we were there, one of the 80-year-old cousins gave us a family history packet. And in the packet were pictures as far back as the 30s, and one of the pictures listed a name I'd never heard before, Aunt Jeff. We thought that might be a nickname or short for something, but nope. Her name was just Jeff. Her parents liked it, and that's what they named her.
Okay.
Jeff. So
love it.
There was a girl named Jeff in their family history. That day, my daughter decided that this would be the name of her mule because everybody up here has something named Daisy. So once we got Jeff settled, we got the vet out, and he laughed when we told him that she was 20 or so. He said, no, this mule's more like 30. Oh, the only teeth she has left are in the front.
Oh.
She eats watermelon very carefully because she doesn't like the rind. She slurps her oatmeal, and she loves affection. Look at that animal, just living for the affection of.
Yeah.
We didn't get her for any other reason than to be a friend for old Titus, the horse. She talks to people as they walk by, yells really loud when somebody pulls into the driveway, runs as fast as her little hooves will carry her when it's time to eat.
Aww.
Where we live, animals are treated as tools. We've been told you should just put her down. But the vet says she's still eating, so she's fine. She's treated very well here. She's learned to open the gate. We've had a couple of calls from neighbors saying, hey, Jeff is out in the road. Or, hi, Jeff is in the alfalfa field again. I don't know how much longer we'll have Jeff in our barn, but we will cherish her until it's over.
Aww.
We love Jeff so much. Thanks for letting me listen, and thanks for making Aunt Jeff famous for a minute. From Kimberly in Idaho.
I am a fan of Aunt Jeff.
That is a really touching email,
yeah.
I think. I'd like to. I think we should go up and meet Jeff. It's not realistic to think that Jeff could come down here.
Now, is it Geoff or Jeff?
Jeff.
Okay.
Jeff. And let's see, what town in Idaho is this?
Preston.
Preston.
So it's not far.
It's not far. I'm tempted to go up and meet Jeff in person, and I'm going to see if I can arrange that. I'll go up and do some on the spot reporting, and
Craig Worth would be all over that.
He would,
but
that's the kind of story he would just.
I ought to get a hold of Craig. I talked or emailed with Craig a little while ago.
I know he's retired, but. Mm-hmm. That is the kind of thing that he would do.
Exactly.
He's not retired. I don't think he's retired from doing his. He's not retired from doing his. There's a good idea. I'm going to get a hold of Craig. He'll go to Preston in a heartbeat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Craig's still doing his Channel 4 stuff. He retired from being a professor at the university. It's interesting to think of a mule that has a personality, isn't it? That responds almost like a dog in certain respects.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's
they may have more personality than horses.
Well, mules are interesting. They are tougher than horses.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
They're hardier.
They can be kind of obstreperous.
Yeah, well, that's why the stubborn mule.
Yeah, stubborn as a mule.
That's why that's a thing.
Yep.
All right. Email of interest. Jimmy John says, load up Dawson and Jimmy and do a Let's Go Eat and Drink show from Aunt Jeff.
You can share a loaf of white bread.
And some oats soaked in water. Yeah, that'd be
What do
great.
we pair with this, Jimmy?
Wow, a lot of problems trying to go northbound from Point of the Mountain. Crash blocking two left lanes in the left shoulder, but I'm looking at the UDOT cameras. It looks like you are at a dead stop for a minute there in Draper. The accident 114th South there. Sorry if you're stuck in that. The good news is that seems to be the only issue right now. If you're having issues about anything, you can text us. 33986 is where you do that.
All right.
We got boners coming up. Here are the candidates you're going to be voting for this time. Boner candidate number 1. We're glad the baby is safe, but really, Mom? Boner candidate number 2. He thought the Trump burger would protect him. And number 3, They are both pathetic.
Boner of the day, big boy news, all coming up after some messages and a song on vinyl, because it's vinyl day. Why not? Salt Lake Film Society.
See movies that see you on the big screen at Salt Lake Film Society's Broadway Center Cinemas. It's our preferred theater when we go to the movies. They have great selections and a great concessions and great staff. All of that happening there. They've got the Summer Showdown continuing this week. Cult classic movies, The Room, which is... if that's about the top of the cult classic movie.
Why, Lisa? Why?
It's so horrible.
You're tearing me apart.
But in a really good way. And
Hi, Mark.
And it's on 35 millimeter. You know, because you want your horrible movies in high quality.
Of course you do.
The other movie, 1,000 Beavers.
Hundreds of beavers.
Hundreds of Beavers is maybe the most unusual movie I've ever seen.
Also, Spike Lee reunites with Denzel Washington in Highest to Lowest opening Friday. Don't miss this modern remake of a Kurosawa classic crime thriller. You can get tickets, more information on all of these shows at slfstix.org.
Missed a...
I have a couple lists here. I don't know if you have a list.
Sure.
Well, I'll take a list.
What
I have two of them. Well, one of them is 10 laws Americans break every day without realizing it.
You're going to try to tell me speeding is a law.
You know what? I bet I'd break every one of them.
Or I have 10 things gynecologists wish you'd stop doing at your checkup.
Wish that they'd stop doing it.
You know what? I bet I do every one of those at my checkup. I bet I do.
So this is the gynecologist wants you to stop
doing this.
This when you visit them.
Let's do that list because I bet I do all of them.
You want to? Okay.
I'm curious.
Okay. Number one is lying
Radio
about...
from Hell with another list, because people love a good list. X96.
Carrie's gyno curious.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
Number one is lying about your sexual history.
Yeah.
You're only hurting yourself
I do
there. If you
So you should tell the gynecologist.
be honest about,
I told him I don't remember how many.
I mean, they need to know that, or if you've possibly had any sexually transmitted infections, or
Not since high school.
how many partners you've had.
I don't remember.
Maybe you're into some risky behavior. You can and should tell your doctor these things.
I've heard it all.
All right.
Though it's rare, if you're pregnant and having a baby, you can pass some of these things
That does
along to
happen.
them if they don't know about it.
I want to get to the rest of them here. What else should I be telling or not telling my gynecologist?
Feeling embarrassed about your body. Bill, don't feel embarrassed about your body.
Well, she always says, you don't have the right parts to be here, and it is kind of embarrassing.
But it's funny. When you go to the gynecologist, like women think about things like, oh, I didn't shave my legs. Or...
Yeah.
Or I wore the ugly underwear today.
I haven't bathed in a month.
Well, that,
I mean, that's a courteous.
that's something you could.
That's a courteous thing.
Okay.
And when you get undressed at the gynecologist, every woman does this. You take your bra
Yeah.
and your panties
Yeah.
and you hide them
Yeah.
under your other clothes
Yeah, that's
on the
what
chair.
I do that.
Yeah, Katie's nodding her
Yeah,
head. Yeah.
you hide it. No,
Because
they're going to see you naked, but you hide.
there are notorious bra and panty thieves that prowl gynecologist offices.
I've been stealing bras and panties from the gynecologist's office for years.
There you
I'm
go.
rich.
There you go.
Number 3, rescheduling your appointment due to menstruation. Now that I would think
That's what
that, I would think that they would not want you to come in.
I don't get the menzies anymore.
It's kind of nice, isn't
Yeah.
it? I don't get it anymore either. But I this one I was surprised by. They're like, no, it's if
Like,
you
no, come on in.
yeah, come on in.
I guess they're equipped for that kind of thing.
In
so.
some ways, it's good for us to see what's happening there. Fibbing about your use of alcohol, cigarettes, or drugs. Now, that goes for any doctor, I think, when they're like,
Sure.
How many times a week do you drink? How many?
None of your business.
Your doctor needs to know
I'm
these
sorry.
things. Not telling them all of the medications or supplements you take. I sometimes forget when they're like over-the-counter stuff, and you're like, do vitamins count as that kind of stuff? And
Do they want to know the vitamins?
I guess they do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, but by the way, go back to the drugs and alcohol.
Yes.
My doctor I don't have to tell him. He can just look at me.
Tell how many
Yeah.
drugs and alcohol. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Agreeing to an examination you don't want. Checkup at the gynecologist may involve an internal exam or a breast exam, which may be uncomfortable for people. And they're saying if you are uncomfortable with it, you should tell your doctor. You don't.
Okay.
But really, get comfortable with it because they need to check these things.
Well, I hate it when they smash my boobs, though.
It's not comfortable.
No.
Although declining important testing or screening, like Bill doesn't like getting his mammograms.
No.
You need to do it anyway.
Okay.
You need to get tested for cervical cancer. That one is not fun, I know.
Yeah, no, it
A
isn't.
test or cervical cancer?
Either one.
Well,
okay.
the test is very uncomfortable.
Not telling the doctor that you have a painful period or menopause symptoms.
I had a painful period from 1984 to 1990.
It ended?
Sometimes I get the menstrual cramps real hard.
Waiting till the end of the visit to bring up something pretty serious.
Oh, did I mention?
Oh, and I have this big swelling thing right
You're
here.
like, no, you lead with the swelling thing.
Does this thing look normal to you?
And bringing children to your
Oh,
appointments.
God, why would...
Well, I want them to understand what goes on. Can little Jimmy observe?
Do not bring your
that's even a question.
Sometimes it's hard to get a babysitter, but do not bring your kids to. And that goes for any doctor appointment.
Listen, I'm not. I don't. I only pick doctors that have a play area.
Have the Highlights magazine and the play
Yeah.
area.
We bought all the leftover McDonald land stuff and just set it up out there in the lobby. You can slide down Uncle O'Grimacy's tongue.
So there's 10 things. And Bill, you were right. You do all of them.
I do most
and
of
you
those.
should not do those at your next trip to the guy.
Well,
Hope you'd enjoyed another list with Radio from Hell.
Ethan?
Because on this day, let me find it. It's right
Okay.
here.
All right.
It's a birthday. Happy birthday to Bob Mothersbaugh, a.k.a. Bob One, guitarist and younger brother of Mark Mothersbaugh from Devo. And it's National Vinyl Record Day, so I played my vinyl.
Perfect.
7:22. It is time now for Big Boy News and Opinioendo, but first, let's do some Boner of the Day. 3 news stories. They are examples of bad, stupid, or funny human behavior. You will decide with your vote. Of these 3 candidates, which one is the worst? Which one deserves to be Boner of the Day for today, August 12, 2025? We'll give you 2 candidates now, a third after the news. And once you've heard all 3, you'll vote. One of you lucky random boner voters will receive.
Can't buy it. Got to win it. Radio from Hell boner T-shirt.
here's boner candidate number 1. Oh, we're glad the baby is safe. But really, Mom? A man was arrested over the weekend in Salt Lake City after police say he stole a car with a baby inside. Then he later used credit cards found inside the vehicle. Carlos Daniel Castellanos was booked into the Salt Lake County Jail for investigation of child kidnapping, theft, robbery, 2 counts of unlawful use of a credit card, and 2 counts of drug possession. The child was unharmed. The incident happened about 11 o'clock in the morning Thursday in the underground parking structure at the Gateway. A woman stepped away from her car for a minute. After starting it, it was the car was running. Her infant was in a car seat in the back, but she stepped away from the car.
Don't do that.
For a minute. Castellanos was skateboarding in the structure when he came across the vehicle, according to police. As Carlos was exiting the parking garage, he passed the unoccupied running vehicle. Carlos entered the vehicle through the driver's side door and began driving away. The mother, who was nearby, realized her vehicle was moving and attempted to stop the car. Police say the woman was dragged by the vehicle for several feet, although surveillance video from the parking structure on social media shows the mother trying to grab the driver's side door as Castellano is driving away and the woman bouncing off the car and falling to the ground. When Castellano realized that there was a baby in the car, he stopped the vehicle and yelled for the mother, "Come and get the baby." She was able to open the door, get her child out. Carlos then fled with the vehicle. The next day, the woman reported to police that her credit cards, which were in her stolen vehicle, had been used at about 2:20 a.m. at a convenience store near 3rd East and 4th South. Surveillance video from the store showed the same man who took her vehicle using the cards. The male was carrying the same skateboard that was used in the car theft. Photos of the suspect were sent to patrol officers, and they located him and arrested him at Topher Park, and arrested him. So he's a bad guy.
Yeah.
But, Mom, really? You leave the car running with the baby inside and step away just for a moment? Boner candidate number 1. Here's boner candidate number 2. He thought the Trump burger would protect him. If the Lebanese owner of Trump Burger, that's the name of the business, thought his blatant support of Donald Trump would give him a free pass in Texas, he was sorely proven wrong when ICE arrested him in May. The 28-year-old MAGA man was accused of immigration fraud and now faces deportation. Roland Merez Biani did more than just name his small chain of restaurants after the president. He also plastered large Trump-worshipping signs around his diners that read things like, "Trump was right about everything. Wake up, America." And another that says, "Jesus is my savior. Trump is my president." It's unclear whether or not this gentleman, now out on bond, still holds these views, but he did come to one realization about the Trump regime. Quote, 90% of the S they're saying about me is not true, he said. Sadly, sometimes the painful truth comes a little too late. He's found himself on the wrong side of the Trump administration, and even though he named his business Trump Burger, he's facing deportation still. They say that there's evidence that he has a fake marriage license and fake citizenship and so forth.
Don't feel sorry for him at all.
Nope. No. Boner candidate number 2, he thought the Trump burger would save him. Coming up in a moment, boner candidate number 3, they are both pathetic.
Boner candidate number 3 coming up after this. Big Boy News and Opinioendo, brought to you by
Altabank has your back with hassle-free accounts featuring totally free checking, no minimums, no fees. Jump headfirst into your future by visiting altabank.com or your local branch today.
Newly obtained body camera footage showed one of 5 arrests of Post Malone's accused stalker. As the jailed, so she's been arrested 5 times? Man. As the jailed woman on Monday awaited scheduling a hearing later in the week. Last week, 31-year-old Cherish Gomer was charged with 3 third-degree felony counts, each of stalking with a prior conviction and violation of a permanent criminal stalking injunction. Gomer was awaiting scheduling conference Friday afternoon in which her ongoing detention was expected to be addressed. She continued to be held without bail in the jail. After Gomer's October 4th arrest outside the Star's property, Cottonwood Heights Police Chief Robbie Russo said officers were concerned by Ms. Gomer's apparently escalating behavior. And really they are concerned for Post Malone, but they're also concerned for her. She truly believes she has a calling from some sort of spirit animal and thinks she has a relationship with Post Malone.
She's mentally ill.
And so she's entitled to do this. And this is incredibly alarming because people like this can be very dangerous, as we've seen throughout history, and they can also be, in danger of harming themselves. She's telling the police on the camera footage obtained by KSL, she's telling the police, I got called to come here. And said, you promised that you wouldn't do this again. And she said, well, no, I didn't. I didn't promise. I didn't promise. Yeah, well, I hope they get her some help and she can just leave him alone. On August 20th. Oh, I don't want. I'm going to skip that story. Sorry, Gina, you might know more about this. I know you followed this off and on over the last more than a year. I think Nicholas Rossi.
Yes,
his rape trial has gotten underway, with the alleged victim taking the witness stand as the prosecution's first witness. Rossi sat quietly in court next to his lawyers. He's in a wheelchair and is relying on an oxygen tank. Maybe. The trial began with prosecutors stipulating to the jury that Rossi is also Nicholas Alaverdian. They also agreed for the jury that he lived in Utah and had a relationship with a 24-year-old woman back in 2008. Authorities believe that Rossi had died in 2020.
He faked his death.
Oh, really?
Yeah. To try to get out of... Because this case that's going right now...
Do you know how he faked it, by the way?
He posted an obituary, like he wrote it and put it in. Okay. He was in a hospital in Scotland, so he has been ill. He had like really bad COVID, which is why he's in the wheelchair with the oxygen. But this is only one of multiple rape charges he has against. Yeah, he's a bad dude.
He's a real POS, huh?
On the witness stand, the alleged victim pointed out Rossi, saying, well, he's a little bit heavier, a little bit older, aren't we all? But that's him. And she described meeting him online as she was recovering from a brain injury suffered in a car accident. It was a whirlwind relationship, she said. Their first date, she said, was on her birthday. He was charming, was interested in school and politics and music, and he was just nice to me. And then, but she always had to come up with money for the dates, she said.
Yeah.
And to fix his car and to do this and to do that. And, so it's terrible. And, but there are other charges against him?
Yep. Other women charging him with rape. So it's good they got him back here and he wasn't successful in faking his death.
Ogden Mayor Ben Nadolski is calling it troubling, a troubling trend after a third structure fire to hit Ogden City in the span of just 1 week came late Friday at a construction site along 18th Street. The under-construction three-story apartment building was destroyed in an incident that followed one on August 3rd, where $1.6 million in damages were reported at a townhouse under construction, while on Tuesday, more than $1 million in damage was estimated at a different fire at an apartment building on 32nd Street. So this is more fires than usual.
Is it arson, do they think?
They're saying it's troubling.
Is somebody not happy with development? And
they're not sure, but they're thinking that these may be related. Because they all seem to have, they do have a lot in common. Apartment buildings under construction. Maybe somebody's upset about larger apartment structures being built. Donald Trump announced that he is ordering a new census, potentially to take place in 2025.
Congress can do that, not him.
This unexpected call for a new count comes amid Republican frustration regarding the 2020 census, which included undocumented immigrants. In a post shared early Thursday, Trump instructed the Department of Commerce to begin preparations for the new census, emphasizing the need for highly accurate data based on modern-day facts and figures, ones that I like.
So the census is not just about deciding who needs a new seat in Congress. Yeah. The census is taken for all kinds of things. And if we have immigrants here who don't vote, it's not just about them voting. You need to know how many people are in an area because that helps you decide things like how many police officers you need or how much infrastructure you need in all kinds.
Of course, the objection here, Gina, is or what social services you need.
I mean, that's you have to know that. You need to know how many people are in an area.
No, we don't want to know. We don't want because they don't want to help people.
Exactly.
But it's not just about that.
No.
Okay, say you
don't
care about immigrants at all, but you would like if there's crime in your area, for the right number of police officers to be available to deal with that. And if you have lied about how many people live in an area, that could affect you.
We're not lying about it. We're just not saying how many. Donald Trump is planning to deploy federal law enforcement on the streets of the nation's capital. We talked about this last hour, too, as early as Friday to crack down on violence committed by... Okay, now where did this story come from? Okay, this came from the New York Post.
Oh, so consider the source.
So here's how it's written. To crack down on violence committed by gangs of roaming youths. D.C. residents can expect to see an increase in federal enforcement starting as early as tomorrow. The move comes after a well-known former Department of Government and Efficiency DOJ staffer, Edward Korestein, Big Balls, was attacked by teenagers as he attempted to thwart an attempted carjacking. So Constantine was beaten up and bloodied by about 10 juveniles, approximately 3 a.m. National Guard vehicles, let's see there. Washington, D.C. is an amazing city, but it has been plagued by petty and violent crime for far too long, said White House Press Secretary Caroline, I haven't a brain in my head, Levitt. Trump is committed to making our nation's capital safer and even more beautiful for residents.
And this is the same thing as in L.A. The local police departments there, they don't want this.
No, the D.C. doesn't. The mayor doesn't want it. The police don't want it.
This is a dress rehearsal.
So there you go. Volodymyr Zelensky, president of Ukraine, has said, no, we will not give up any territory to Russia.
Yeah.
They shouldn't have to.
But
here's how to end the war. Russia, get out. That's how it ends. Yeah.
But Donald Trump is going to meet with Putin. And I think somebody said Trump actually thinks he's going to meet with Putin in Russia.
He said,
Twice.
I'm meeting with him in Russia.
Twice.
He's going to meet with him in Alaska, which is Russia's America. But he's also saying, I'll talk to Zelensky, and maybe we can even have Zelensky there. No, he won't be there.
No. He said he's going to Russia twice. Now, if Joe Biden had done that, it would be 3 weeks on Fox News.
Yep.
At least 3 people are dead following a shooting outside of a Target store in Austin, Texas. The Austin Police Department say a suspect has been detained. Suspect stole a car and left the scene, then stole a second vehicle after crashing the first one. They finally got him under control. He's still, he's a 32-year-old white man. As of this writing, he is still on at large, and they don't know why he went in and shot people at a Target. And finally, this story. You ever wonder what tune J.D. Vance is listening to when he's coming up with his brilliant ideas for governing?
Oh, God.
Well, apparently, J.D. Vance is a big fan of the boy band One Direction.
Of course.
And other boy bands.
Of course.
8 years after the Panama Papers leaked 11.5 million financial documents of offshore bank accounts, the Panama playlists have surfaced. That's what they're calling J.D. Vance's playlist. Panama playlists have been leaked, claiming to expose the favorite music of politicians, celebrities, and other public figures on Spotify.
Oh.
So they've found not just J.D. Vance but other people, but featured on Vance's playlists are "What Makes You Beautiful" by One Direction, "I Want It That Way" by Backstreet Boys, "One Time" by Justin Bieber. Vance also seems to really like "Get Lucky" with by Daft Punk. Well, that's okay. I'd like to find some of the other ones that they've released. I'll see if I can find.
Yeah.
They're called the Panama Playlists.
I'd love to know.
And it's the Spotify highlights of politicians and public figures. So we'll look it up.
All right. Weather, traffic.
Okay, weather. A little bit warmer today than it was yesterday. 95 for a high today. Overnight low 69. Tomorrow it'll be 100. Then, though, there's a little bit of a cool front and storm system coming through. About a 40% chance of rain, maybe. Fingers crossed. We have something happen that's different. That would be great. What else would be great is if this mess northbound I-15 were cleared up. I'm afraid it just seems to be getting worse. It's backing all the way into Lehigh now, up through Draper. This is due to a multi-lane incident. starting at about 114th South. But like I said, it's backing into Lehigh at this point, and it looks like on the UDOT cameras there are points where traffic is just completely stopped through there. So if you're trying to go north, don't. Wait a bit, maybe. Crash northbound Legacy Parkway in Bountiful, blocking both lanes. Traffic backing into Woods Cross. Drivers on southbound Legacy are rubbernecking and slowing things down, so stop doing that as well. A friend of the program says traffic lights out 21st South 9th West and 17th South closed at that intersection. Thank you for sending that in via text at 33986. At Woodward Park City, you make the most of your riding time with all new Woodward season passes for skiers and snowboarders. Winter season passes start at $4.49 and are available now. Get your pass at woodwardparkcity.com.
All right, here's boner candidate number 3. Well, they're really both pathetic. The Saturday Night alum Jimmy Fallon is facing backlash after interviewing, it says here comedian, so-called comedian Greg Gutfeld, the host of Fox News' Gutfeld. Jimmy had him as a guest on The Tonight Show on Friday. And although Fallon's interview with Gutfeld did not veer too much into politics, it was extremely friendly, with the two revealing that they had a wild night out drinking 15 years ago.
Ew, really?
When Fallon asked Gutfeld about his show, Fallon neglected to mention that it was on Fox News and how Gutfeld delights in spreading his bigoted views on the network by sharing them as jokes. For instance, Gutfeld said the conservatives should be embracing the word Nazi, like blacks have reclaimed the N-word. He said, we need to learn from the blacks, the way they were able to remove the power from the N-word by using it. He said, so from now on, it's what's up, my Nazi? Hey, what up, my Nazi? Hey, how's it hanging, my Nazi? He explained that after being fired numerous times from various outlets, he was finally hired by Fox News. He said, people like my show because we say whatever we want, and the women on it wear short skirts.
That's funny, huh?
No, Carrie, it's not.
No, Fallon was dead to me before, but
Yeah.
he's especially dead to me now.
They're Fallon and Gutfeld. They're both pathetic.
Yep.
Boner candidate number 3.
All right. Let's review the first two and vote.
Boner candidate number 1. We're glad the baby is safe, but really, Mom? The woman who left her car running in a parking garage with her baby in the car seat in it, and she steps away from the car just in time for somebody to snatch the car. Fortunately, she was able to get the baby back. Boner candidate number 2, he thought the Trump burger would protect him. This is the story of the Lebanese owner of a business called Trump Burger in Texas, where he thought, having a burger joint called Trump Burger with pro-Trump signs, it would help him. Well, no, ICE has arrested him, and he's under detention right now. I think he's out on bail. And boner candidate number 3, they're both pathetic.
All right. Time to vote for Boner of the Day. Remember your candidate number, the one that you think is the worst of these 3 candidates. Which one deserves to be Boner of the Day? 1, 2, or 3? Put that single digit in the message of a text, and then text that to 33986. Pretty easy. Or you can call Katie in the producer's booth. She'll take your live voice vote at 877-602-9696. Or you can go online, x96.com. Look for the box that says Boners, August 12, 2025. Click and vote. And if you don't see that box, refresh your browser. It'll appear. Click and vote. Now, as soon as we award the boner, the phone lines will be open for Hello, Yeah, What? Gives you a chance to call and talk to us about anything. As soon as we award the boner of the day, right after these. Vote. Here we go. We got 3 minutes. Let's go.
someone turns on the TV. The party goes from within about 15 minutes to everybody staring blankly at the television and not talking to each other.
That is true.
So it'll be a good thing to do at the party.
Yeah.
The point of the party, if you're having a TV party, then yeah, turn on the TV.
Yeah.
Otherwise, don't.
Yeah.
Is that why your parties don't work,
I don't
Gina?
know.
Could that
I'm not
be it?
good at having parties.
When's the last time you gave a party?
I don't know. What counts as a party? Is having people over a party? Or do you have to have like a celebration of something?
No, I think if you invite people over, it's a party. Even if it's a family dinner, it's a family dinner party.
Oh, then we have those all the time.
Do you?
Yeah.
And the TV goes on.
No.
After dinner?
No. No TV.
During dinner?
No. Music.
Oh.
That's it. No TV.
I love people who watch TV during dinner and have TVs in their kitchens and stuff. That's just really odd,
Just says
I think.
we don't want to talk to each other ever for any reason.
Yeah, it's just really strange. I knew a family who had a small TV on their dinner table, and they would eat dinner and watch television.
Sitting on the table.
Yeah, sitting on the corner of the dinner table, a small television, and it was on when they ate dinner.
So they never talked to each
No,
other.
not much.
Maybe that kept the fights down.
Well, that's what I'm thinking.
Now, when we watch TV and eat at the same time, it's because usually we don't have the time to do them both proper.
So then do you take
we
the
have to
food to the
combine.
couch?
Yeah. Take the food downstairs.
When I first met my wife, I was not adverse to doing that. I was also not adverse to having a television in the bedroom, and she was against both of those things. And so we have not done them in, I haven't done them in years, and now I can't imagine doing it.
Even having a TV in your bedroom?
No, God, no. No TV in the bedroom.
Why?
Especially not in the bedroom.
Why especially not in the bedroom?
Because
You don't like to get under the covers and...
Because it's useless. For me, it's useless. If I had a TV in the bedroom, I mean, when I go in the bedroom and get in the bed, you know what I do? Bonk, sleep. Within 2 minutes, I'm out. And if there was a TV in the bedroom, I would be out within 30 seconds. I mean, it would serve no use. It would just serve absolutely no purpose to me to have a TV in the bedroom.
Got to have a TV in the bedroom.
Do you always watch TV before you go to bed?
No, it gets turned on maybe once a week.
But you got to have it.
But you got to have it. Those Saturday mornings when you wake up and you're not going anywhere and you're just kind of lying there, you're like, let's see what's on.
Yeah.
That'd be
Let's
nice.
watch a little cartoons.
See,
That would be nice.
You know what you need?
You know.
You need what we have is like a cabinet that you can just totally
Yeah,
shut it off.
that's
so
what
if-
we have.
So you can
Well, and then
pretend
there's
there's no TV in there until you really
the other
want
reason
one.
you need the TV in the bedroom is, well, the porn. But that's
Well, yeah.
another subject altogether that
They have porn on TV?
Sure.
You can put the porn on.
Really?
Uh-huh.
You control the vertical. You control the horizontal.
No, the porn controls the vertical.
All right, 7:47. Time to award boner of the day.
And the boner of the day is brought to you in part by Pizza.
3 pizzas?
Well, there were only 2.
Oh.
But they were on the grill. Did them on the grill. They were delicious.
And Excel Automotive Repair, commuter vehicle repair specialist, Asian and small domestic vehicles, dealership quality service at independent shop rates, located at 33rd South, 290 East. To make an appointment, go to excelautomotiverepair.com.
Let's see. Well, we had boner candidate number 1 was we're glad the baby is safe, but really, Mom, really, don't leave your baby in a car running. Step away from the car. Boner candidate number 2, he thought the Trump burger would protect him. This guy in Texas, Lebanese immigrant, he opened a business called Trump Burger and put all kinds of pro-Trump signs in there, but still he was arrested by ICE.
Yep.
And boner candidate number 3, they're both pathetic, Greg Gutfeld and Jimmy Fallon. And the winner. Well, Jimmy Fallon and Greg Gutfeld almost got it.
They got a lot of votes. They got more than I thought they would.
But they came in second. Coming in First, with 110 votes, boner candidate number 2, he thought the Trump burger would protect him.
There you go. That's your boner of the day for today, August 12, 2025, now qualified to be boner of the week. All right. Is this a sponsored feature, Gina?
Yeah, X96 welcomes Andy Bell of Erasure Friday, November 21st, with an added second show November 22nd at the Marquee in Park City.
Hello, yeah, what?
That's what it is. Hello, yeah, what? This is your chance to get on the radio and just talk to us. Anything you would like to relay, any question you would like to ask. Perhaps you have an anecdote you would like to share, or an amusing bon mot, a story of some sort. Perhaps you would like to take us to task and yell at us about something or praise us for something. All you have to do is call us. 877-602-9696. That's the number. You need to avail yourself of it right now, or we'll cancel this damn feature.
Other shows, if they do something like this, it is very heavily produced and
edited,
curated. We just open the phone line like
dummies.
I think Kate, yeah,
flying without a net.
I think Katie basically just says don't swear and.
I think that's it. I think it's
That's
just
it.
don't swear.
Don't swear.
I think that's the only parameter.
Don't swear. 877-602-9696. It's anything if you have something you want to promote, some political soapbox you'd like to stand on for a couple of minutes. 877-602-9696. There are those of us who accuse us of being too liberal. Perhaps you would like to.
Never heard that before.
You would like to espouse a different point of view. Please feel free to do it. 877-602-9696. Oh, boy, I'm excited about this.
What's that?
Line 1.
What?
Brody. Yeah, I think
All right, let's see.
Brody, hi.
Hello, yeah, what?
Brody,
Good morning, Lords.
Are you going to talk about Hooper Days?
Yes, that is Hooper Days, Tomato Days, August 30th.
Wait a minute.
Saturday.
Wait a minute. You're not authentic. You just said Hooper Days.
It's Hooper Days.
It's Hooper Days.
I can't pronounce that any weirder. I'm sorry.
You're from Idaho, right?
No, I'm from Utah. I'm a transplant.
Well, what do you now? When is Tomato Days?
Tomato Days is August 30th. That's the last Saturday of August. They're having a barbecue competition there.
Oh, I see.
So I'm going to be competing in that one. It's only pork ribs and chicken that's being entered. So
chicken nuts? Did you say?
No, Bill. Just pork and chicken.
I could have swore he said chicken nuts.
No, he said chicken that's being entered.
Oh. I thought he said
I
nuts.
follow you, Brody. I got you.
Brody said chicken nuts. Carrie and I know.
I don't speak Brody.
But Brody,
you know why Tomato Days is famous?
Is it because it's not in Hooper, Utah?
No, it's in Hooper, and it's because Ronald Reagan came to Tomato Days when he was running for, or was he president? I think he was
president.
He was president.
Yep.
And he decided I like tomatoes, and I like Hooper.
I was there. But yeah, it really is Hooper.
It's Hooper,
Brody.
Brody.
Yeah. I have the Hooper Tomato Day schedule here.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
What do we got?
Is Ronald Reagan going to be there?
No. But they got the rodeo queen contest.
Oh, well.
You know, you got to have that horse show, family dinner in the park. That's when they had dinner when President Reagan was there. I remember eating there. They got the barrel races, golf tournament. Oh, here's the backyard barbecue competition.
And they're doing chicken nuts, aren't they?
Did we lose Brody?
Brody?
No, I'm just listening to the wonderful commentary.
Okay.
All right. Anything you want to add?
No, I hope you guys take time to come up and have a little barbecue if you choose to come. If not, that's okay. Enjoy your weekend.
All right. Thanks, Brody.
Thanks, Brody.
See ya.
Brody, I'd go, but I don't know where Hooper is.
Yeah.
I know where Hooper is. I don't know where Hooper is. Let's see. Julie, Doctor Who fan.
Hello, yeah, what?
Hi, Julie.
Hi, guys. How are you this morning?
Really good. What's up?
Good. Oh, today is the first week of school for us, and it's picture day for faculty and staff, and I had to do my hair today because now I'm late to work, so I had to do my hair for pictures.
So you're faculty and/or staff?
I'm a librarian.
And
I'm sure your hair looks just great.
I bet you're beautiful.
Thanks. Thank you.
Do you have glasses on a chain?
Oh, I have glasses, but I've been thinking about getting a chain to kind of complete the look.
And then you need a sweater. And you need,
yes, always. The library's cold.
Yeah, and then orthopedic shoes of some sort.
I'm already ahead of you on that one.
Oh, okay, well, good.
My orthopedic inserts.
You're all set.
Julie, do you have access to the teacher's lounge, and what really goes on in there?
Oh, man, the gossip.
Well, Julia, we'd like to see
everybody's boring.
If you can send us a copy of your school picture, we'd like to see it.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Just send it to radiofromhell@x96.com.
Okay.
All right.
I will.
All
Let's
right.
start a trend. Let's do that.
Please do.
Happy school.
We love librarians.
Thank you.
See you later.
Have a good day, guys.
There we go. Let's see, Ranger Kate.
Hello, yeah, what?
Morning, guys.
Hi. What's up, Kate?
So I'm just, killing time in between national park road trips, and my son wanted to get me into watching Better Call Saul. I know I'm late to the show, but so I was watching it a couple of weeks ago, and all of a sudden we heard, hello, yeah, what?
Hello,
right in the
yeah,
middle of
what?
one of the episodes.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, and so my son went this deep dive to find out what movie it was from and what year it was from, and we pulled up the movie clip, and I was like, hey, small world.
Well, why don't you tell us what movie and what year it's from?
It is from a 1940 film called His Girl Friday. And I guess at some point in the show, Mike is watching it while he's working on, I don't even remember what he was working on.
The newspaper.
He's working on some little project, and it was on the screen. And I was like totally caught off guard. And I was like, hey, that's where they got the clip on Radio from Hell.
And it's
Hello, yeah, what?
And it's uttered by
My son probably could have told me, but
Cary
I
Grant.
didn't go that far into the hole with him.
It's Cary Grant.
Okay.
Yes.
And he works for a newspaper, as I recall.
It doesn't even look like he's saying the words when it happens so fast.
Yeah.
during the movie.
He picks up the phone and just says it.
Yeah.
Hello, yeah, what?
All right.
Thank
you, Kate.
There you go.
For our listeners.
Thank you, Kate.
See you later.
We'll continue Hello, Yeah, What after,
Hello, yeah, what?
after these messages.
See, it's just aimless conversation. That's all it is.
877-602-9696. 17 South and 9th West closed due to a down power line. This is also causing a power outage in portions of Salt Lake, affecting traffic lights. If you come across them, treat them as four-way stops, also affecting TRAX trains. Still lots of slowdown northbound I-15. This is from Lehigh all the way up into Sandy. I would avoid that area at all costs. We also have a crash northbound I-15 at the SR-92 exit in Utah County. Southbound I-15 University Parkway in Orem. Northbound Legacy Parkway, this is in Bountiful, and they had to stop traffic for a few minutes to clean up debris from an earlier crash, so lots of slowdowns up there as well. Whatever you're seeing, you can text us 33986.
All right, so we will take a break. We'll continue with
Hello, yeah, what?
after these messages. 877-602-9696. HasterGames.com. Better yet, go to the store, 6831 South State Street. With summer winding down, kids going back to school, it's not a bad time to visit Haster Games for board games, Magic the Gathering, Dungeons and Dragons, dice, figures, paints, all that stuff. Haster has it. They've been doing it forever. Find magic among the stars. Blast off into Magic the Gathering Space Fantasy Set. Chart a course through the Sothera system to explore distant planets, wield dazzling magic, and wage war with alien factions. Familiar characters make their dazzling return, and new card types and mechanics are abundant in this newest Magic the Gathering expansion. It's truly in a galaxy of its own. Haster, they've got Edge of Eternity's Play Boosters and 2 brand new Commander decks to explore systems with. So head to HasterGames.com. You get all the details there. But like I said, better yet, just go to the store. Sit down with them. They'll even show you how to play. 6831 South State Street. Hastur has it.
You know, I could have maybe had better boner candidates.
Oh, those are good. Why?
Well, I mean, listen. I mean, I still have in that. So I have a little file that says "boner on deck." That's where I put the ones that I'm.
That's where
considering.
they're warming up.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the ones I'm considering. Listen to some of these titles, and then maybe I'll tell you about a couple of them. Woman names newborn son methamphetamine rules.
That one kind of speaks for itself.
Yeah, well, it's not what you think.
Oh.
Yeah. Woman spreads dead brother's ashes in a packed club pool in Ibiza. Police officer... No, I don't want to do that one. How about Gilbert Arenas podcast slams Utah. Moved the Jazz to Seattle, he says. And it's pretty... It's just him slamming Utah.
Okay.
Aussie man fined over $2,000 for taking his pet python surfing.
I have questions.
He was just on a surfboard and the python was around his neck.
And so he's like,
Yeah.
look at me.
If you fall and the python
Yeah, that's why he got fined.
Exactly.
Yeah. Teen dresses up as married woman to rob bank.
How do you dress up as a married woman?
As you can see, I'm married.
A giant.
I'm here to take money out of my husband's account.
I think that's exactly
You
what
know,
he did.
my husband.
Yeah. Teacher cuts girl's hair without permission. Now here's one you really might want to hear this one.
Okay.
Trump aide Cassidy Hutchison claims Rudy Giuliani groped her on January 6th.
I believe it.
Yeah.
And you want to hear?
I saw the Borat movie, so you know.
You want to hear any of these? How about let's woman names newborn son methamphetamine.
Yeah, when you're saying it's not what you think,
Yeah.
I'm curious what that means.
Yeah, and I've had this in the file for a few days. It's New South Wales, Australia. An Australian journalist, Kirsten Drysdale, is currently in a newborn bliss bubble, having recently welcomed her child with her husband, Chris. There's just one problem. Her son's legal name is Methamphetamine Rules.
What?
The New South Wales...
Well, that's just too hard to spell. He's going to have a hard time in kindergarten spelling.
Well, they call him MR. The Registry of Birth, Deaths, and Marriages. Now, see, so you think, oh, well, she's the boner candidate, right, for naming her kid? No, that's not where it is. The registry let the name slip through the cracks during its submission process, despite offensive terms being prohibited. A spokesperson told News.com that they've since strengthened their system to avoid it happening again. Okay, mistakes happen, but why would Drysdale name her child Methamphetamine Rules to begin with? She is a TV presenter and been working on a story which aims to investigate the answers to viewers' burning questions. One of them was, what can I legally name my baby? While researching for the story, the heavily pregnant Drysdale was trying to decipher what the register default names a child if a parent's first submission is rejected.
Okay.
And she wasn't getting a clear answer from the government. She was about to give birth. She decided this was perfect timing to take matters into her own hands as part of the story.
Okay.
We thought, what is the most outrageous name we can think of that will definitely not be accepted by the registry?
I see where this is going.
It was really just a lighthearted, curious attempt to get an answer to the question.
Thought for sure they're going to reject this.
Well, imagine Ms. Drysdale's horror when her initial outline submission listing her son's fake name was approved very quickly. Weeks later, Drysdale got quite the push present when the official birth certificate arrived in the mail, and right there on the official birth certificate, Methamphetamine Rules. I don't know how this slipped through, said the manager of the registry. I don't. Possibly they thought methamphetamine was a Greek name, said the reporter. They haven't really given us a clear answer how this happened.
Hi.
So
my name's Methamphetamine Rules, but you can just call me Meth.
It's
that's interesting.
I know, and so the registry would have been the boner candidate there. I don't. So now I'm going to have to, and then the Rudy Giuliani one is just.
Like Itchy in Bluffdale texted us.
In Bluffdale.
In Bluffdale. I said, you should call us, Itchy. It's Hello Yeah What, 877-602-9696.
All right. Before we get back to Hello Yeah What, RenaissanceRanch.com.
You know, Renaissance Ranch is a local, family-owned addiction treatment center. But it has, even though it's local, it has one of the highest success rates in the country for helping people deal with addiction. So if you know someone who's struggling with addiction to drugs or alcohol, Renaissance Ranch is an answer. The hardest part is allowing yourself to reach out for help, but help is there at Renaissance Ranch. The program is designed for male patients specifically, and they do offer residential as well as inpatient services at Renaissance Ranch, staffed by recovering addicts, so they know what you're going through, and they're very knowledgeable. I've talked to several of the counselors there, and they're terrific people. Schedule a free consultation with Renaissance Ranch at renaissanceranch.com. That's renaissanceranch.com. By the way, they have a guarantee. If you complete the program and then you have a relapse, you can go back into the program for free. So go to renaissanceranch.com. They do accept most private insurance plans and Medicaid.
All right, thank you. Well, let's continue.
Hello, yeah, what?
With our innovative radio feature, 877-602-9696 is the number to call. Casey is here. Casey?
Hello, yeah, what?
What have you got, Casey?
Good morning, Lord.
Good morning.
My name is Casey Jackson. I am the bass player for Folk Hogan.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And we're playing a really awesome show this Friday, August 15th. It is at Aces High Saloon.
Mm-hmm.
Playing with a couple of really great punk bands. The first one being Captain Daniels and the Sunnybrook Sailors. The second band's name I'm not sure that I can say on the radio.
Then don't.
But they are Zombie, and the second word is another word for rooster.
I see.
And then, and then us.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Music doors open at 8, music starts at 9, and it should be a really killer show. All of us are doing an Ozzy Osbourne cover.
Love it. What song are you doing?
We're doing Bark at the Moon.
My favorite. Well done.
All right.
Yeah. Ow!
Have a good show. Thanks, Casey.
Thanks, guys.
See ya.
Let's continue with Hello Yeah What.
Hello, yeah, what?
Kara is here.
Kara, hello.
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 How are you guys doing?
Good. Where are you calling from?
I'm in Sandy, Utah.
Okay.
On my way to work.
You had to think about that for a minute.
I want to thank you guys for making my mornings great. I don't know 30 years. Don't know what I'd do without you. So
Well,
thank you.
well, thanks.
We couldn't do it without you either.
Kara, you may not know what you would do without us, but you ought to start making some plans.
It's a nice morning show you got there. Be a shame if something happened to it.
Hello, yeah, what?
Yeah, please don't. So last week I called in and I was doing a Hello Yeah What, but I ended up doing the Beat Gina game. And I lost terribly, but I won the Cyndi Lauper tickets. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All you
a
have,
great show.
Yeah, all you have to do is play.
Yeah, and I want to give a shout out to Best Friends. That's where I donated. They're great.
Mm-hmm.
But I was at work. I take care of an 85-year-old man when I was on the phone.
Oh.
And I just wanted to tell Gina, when I hung up, he says, she sounds really nice.
Aww.
And she's smart, too.
And she's smart.
What's his name?
So he's really not quite all there, is he?
Shut up, Bill. What's his name?
His name is Norm.
Tell
Norman.
Norm thank you so much. Very nice.
Yeah, it was really cute. Because I told him he had to be quiet for a minute.
All right. Kara,
I'm playing a radio game, Norm.
Kara,
Thank you so much.
Kara, tell Norm that Gina's really glad she has a fan.
I've got Norm. I don't need anybody else.
Just one?
All right, yeah. All right, see you later.
Well, thank you.
Bye.
Thanks, you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Be quiet while I'm playing the game, Norm, or you won't get your medicine. Talon is
Hello, yeah, what?
Talon.
Talon, that's an interesting name.
Hi.
You want to tell us about that really quickly?
I have no special story that goes behind the name other than my parents liked it.
All right. What would you like to talk about?
So I'm calling to kind of give a plug for my daughter. She's 7 years old, and she got invited to join a cheerleading team.
Oh.
Coming to find out, cheer is very expensive, so
Yes.
we're trying to collect donations for that because it's about $2,000 for the season.
Jeez.
That's insane.
So that, yeah, it's actually a fairly reasonable price, but I was wondering if I could shout out my Venmo and see what we can get.
Go ahead.
I guess.
Okay, so my Venmo is Talene Dion, so that's spelled TALIEN -DION.
Okay. And that's for a
All right.
7-year-old child's fundraiser to be a cheerleader.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you guys so much.
You're welcome.
All right. Let's continue.
Hello, yeah, what?
This is Corey? Corey.
Or Quinn.
No. Oh, no, this is Quinn. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
Quinn.
Quinn.
Hi, Quinn.
Hi,
Sorry,
Quinn.
Yeah.
Hello, yeah, what?
Yeah, go ahead.
Morning, guys.
Morning.
How's it going?
Good. What's up?
Nothing. Just wanted to shamelessly self-promote myself as a barber.
You're
here
getting
in
into a
Albany.
cheerleading competition. We're hanging up on you.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So you're a barber where?
Yeah. So I'm in school at OTEC, Ogden Weaver Technical College.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm there 3:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. doing $7 haircuts, man. But they don't look like $7 haircuts, I swear.
They look like $8 haircuts.
At least, man.
Yeah. Where is it now? Is that at out at the north end of Washington Boulevard there? The old.
Yes, sir. The old boys' school or whatever they
used to
say.
be a reform
Yeah.
school, I think, a state school.
Yeah.
Years
Yeah.
ago.
Yep.
And then it turned into a
So it's
technical
like-
college.
Right. It's like 200 North Washington.
Yeah.
Second Street, about.
It's a nice. That's actually a very nice old campus.
Yeah, it's nice up there, man. A lot of good things going on.
All right.
So
Quinn.
if you need a haircut, and Quinn will do a nice job.
He'll
for
do
you.
it. He'll do a $6. Was it $6?
$7.
$7. But if you tell me that you heard me on the radio, I got you for free your first time.
Oh wow!
Wow.
Look at that.
And it's Quinn. He's there 4:30. Are you there every day? 4:30.
Monday through Thursday,
All right.
3:30 to 9 p.m.
3:30. And okay, and so he'll give you a
And then,
$7 haircut
yeah.
that looks like an $8 haircut.
Right, and my Instagram is Quinn the Barber 801.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you
Quinn.
very much,
Thanks,
Quinn.
Quinn.
See ya.
Thanks for letting me listen, guys. Have a good day.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you. Okay, now we go to Corey.
Hello, yeah, what?
Hello, Corey.
Hi, guys.
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, I'm going to 3 concerts this week, and I was thinking Salt Lake is pretty lucky for the number of great bands that come through here and the number of really, really good venues that we have
Yeah.
for them to go to.
Where are you going?
Tonight, last night was My Morning Jacket.
Mm-hmm.
Tonight is LCD Sound System
Oh, yeah.
and 9 Inch Nails on Thursday.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Where
and
is 9 Inch Nails?
Waxahachie was it's at Maverick.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, we get a lot of good shows. I love living here just mostly because of that.
I'm glad you're taking advantage of it.
Yeah, for sure. And my Venmo for a concert is
so I can get
Concerts are
concert
expensive,
tickets.
yeah.
Concerts are
yeah.
expensive.
Oh, and Kilby Block Party too. That annual thing.
Oh,
that's,
yeah.
that's turned into a thing. Like that was covered nationally.
Yeah, people travel here. We are now a travel
No.
destination for concerts.
Literally met people from Canada, New Zealand, all over the country. It's pretty incredible.
Yeah, this last
So-
time. I don't know if that'll happen again.
Oh well, I met some Canadians and apologized for our country, and they were cool.
Did you hear
Yeah.
that the Girl Guides, which is the Canadian equivalent of the Girl Scouts, they take a lot of They used to take a lot of trips to America, for field trips and camping trips and things like that. They're not coming to America at all anymore.
Bill, why did you have to turn
Yeah,
this
I don't
nice
blame 'em.
hello, yeah, what call about saying he likes living here because of concerts? Why did you have to turn that political?
Because I wanted to point out how much I hate Canadians and how much I hate the Girl Guides. And they can just stay in their own damn country. That's why.
Yeah, more seats for us.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah. Come down here and sit in our concert seats. Stay in your own country.
All right, Corey.
Thanks, Corey.
See you later.
Love you guys.
Thank you.
Hello, yeah, what?
All right. Thank you for playing. All right, traffic.
Yeah, still bad northbound I-15 from Lehigh to Draper due to that earlier accident. Sorry about that. Also, Legacy Parkway in West Bountiful. Traffic backing to Woods Cross through there. We have a crash northbound I-15 at the SR92 exit. Also crash southbound I-15 University Parkway in Orem. And 17th South 9th West closed due to a downed power line. This is also causing a power outage in portions of Salt Lake, affecting traffic lights. Treat them as a four-way stop. Also affecting some TRAX trains in the area. Cascade Collision Repair, Utah's leader for certified repairs. Get a free estimate online at cascadecollision.com or in person, including their newest location in West Valley City.
All right. Beat Gina coming up after these messages and a song. And what is the prize today?
Tickets to see Andy Bell of Erasure. He's got two shows, November 21st and 22nd at the Marquee in Park City.
Andy Bell tickets, 877-602-9696. All you got to do is play Beat Gina, multiple choice pop culture trivia, coming up after these messages and a song. The song is If You Know, You Know. 877-602-9696 for Andy Bell tickets. Hot Shot Sprinkler repair. Have you been paying for fertilizer applications and your lawn still doesn't seem as green as it could be? You should probably switch to Hot Shot Fertilizer, who creates the right mix of polymer technology, made fertilizer for your specific lawn. It goes on in a solid format, and the polymers make it so the distribution of nutrients occur over 6 to 10 weeks. Hot Shot Fertilizer, putting down the absolute premium product, not the cheesy, watered-down, cheap fertilizer. And if you do it right with Hot Shot, your lawn's going to look great. And they're technology-based Hot Shot Fertilizer, real products, made for a Utah environment, delivering consistent results, bar none. It's another thing that Parker takes into mind with the products that he uses is, are they going to work here in Utah? Our environment is unique. They'll guarantee a green, healthier lawn. So check out Hot Shot Fertilizer at hotshotfertilizing.com. That's hotshotfertilizing.com.
So I was talking to my sister, Mikkel. They're all good looking.
Yeah.
All of my sisters are good looking.
Right, that's what I've always said.
So what were you doing earlier today? She said, I was watching the Indianapolis 500. I said, why were you doing that?
Yeah.
And she said, well, I was talking to Aunt Nan. You guys know Aunt Nan.
Yeah. Sure, yeah.
And
Everybody knows Aunt Nan.
And Aunt Nan said, if you're not doing anything today, you should watch the Indianapolis 500. And she said, why should I do that? And she said, because my cousin Tom has a car in the race.
Tom Russell.
No, Tom Malloy.
Who's Tom Malloy?
Tom Malloy is
Emmett's son.
Yeah.
What?
Don't you know?
So Tom Malloy is my mom and Aunt Nan's cousin.
Oh, okay.
And apparently the Malloy family has a long history of car racing. As if you go to x96.com/live, that's the cover of a book that Tom Malloy wrote about racing.
Have they ever won the Indianapolis 500?
They did this weekend.
Really?
Oh, that Spanish guy was driving a car?
Was driving a car that Tom Malloy owns.
Huh.
And that's not the first time that their racing group has won the Indianapolis 500.
Well, all you ever hear about is, what's his name?
Was amassed one of the most impressive group of vintage race cars at his shop in Corona, California.
So Tom, how many cars do you have total in the collection?
I mean, there's a number. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I hate to be stammer or stutter, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Pretty articulate, isn't it?
1992, and that number 33. That Skoll car.
Right.
That was the first car.
He was born in 1939. He's old.
Yeah, got a little out of hand.
Any more you want to add to the collection? Is something you really want that you haven't gotten?
Not really.
you have to come to your senses sometime during your life.
Yeah.
And I'm at that stage. I'm in recovery.
So his dad started this. That's what he was just talking about.
Emmett's son.
Emmett, yeah. About racing. Fielded his own racing team back in 1952. Their car had a driver who was at the time the youngest driver ever to win the Indianapolis 500 at the age of 22, driving the Malloy Special, which was I had no idea. This part of my family. I had no clue.
So, but does that make you want to watch the Indianapolis?
Yeah,
500?
I'm bummed I didn't watch it.
And all your life you haven't been.
I've never paid attention to the
Indianapolis
500, but apparently we have a familial connection to it.
Do you know what they call the Indianapolis 500 track?
No,
the Brickyard.
I don't know anything about it.
It used to be all made of bricks, I think. I don't know if it is anymore. But
driving on the bricks.
Yeah,
this is time to start learning this stuff.
Yeah,
I guess. Now I got to pay attention to this now?
I guess so.
This arm of my family is hugely successful. So if you're
not in that arm of the family.
No.
If you Google the Malloys of California, like they're professional surfers, they are movie makers. Another Emmett Malloy named after that Emmett.
Emmett Malloy is Emmett's boy, isn't he?
Yeah, well, there's a couple of Emmets. He's Jack Johnson's manager.
Oh.
And he made that movie, the documentary about the White Stripes. He produced that. Why don't
we ever hear about the Malloy racing team then? All you ever hear about is Roger Penske and...
Oh, I don't know. I think there are a lot of dynasties, and if we're not... Maybe somebody that pays attention to racing would go, oh, yeah, I know I know those guys. I've never paid attention to it before.
It says here, the biggest names in racing are Roger Penske, Joe Gibbs, and Richard Childress. So no name, no Malloy. Doesn't come up.
Well,
maybe this is an elaborate ruse. And your family's playing a really well-crafted joke on you.
Their car won over the weekend.
And that's all you know. Do you know anything about the driver?
I just have
his name. He's Spanish.
Alex Palou, who drove, making him the first Spanish driver to ever win the Indianapolis 500.
And he won. It was very difficult, and it was cold in Indianapolis, and that really affected the racing. It was quite cold, and but he at the last minute managed to swing around and break into the lead, and he didn't lead the whole race by any means.
You know what the 500 is?
What?
That's how many laps they
It is?
Yeah. It's 500
It's
laps.
not 500 cars?
Or 500 miles. No,
Oh.
It's 500 laps.
I don't know anything
And
about it.
they always go, you just keep turning left.
Oh, wears the tires out really fast.
You just keep turning left.
Yeah.
This is quite a collection of cars he's got, though.
Yeah.
There were a lot of crashes in this year's Indy, apparently, which I didn't. I mean, I didn't watch it. I haven't watched the Indianapolis 500 for years.
I guess this guy was in the back of the pack for most of the race.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying.
And
he did not lead until right at the end.
And it was one of those like he was running out of gas, and it's like, okay, do I get a pit stop or do I push it? And he pushed it,
and that's how he won.
I guess.
I've seen the Indianapolis 500 when racers have made that decision and run out of gas on the track and not been able to.
That's embarrassing.
Yeah, it is kind of.
Here's a texter. I worked with a Dan Malloy a while back. He helped me pour footings on a house I built and drew a wiener in the concrete.
That's a Malloy for you, isn't it?
Oh, and excuse me, NASCAR just turns left. Indy turns both directions.
And it's 200
it's
laps?
200 laps, 500 miles.
See, I don't know anything about it.
We need to learn about it.
I don't know anything
They don't
about
turn
it.
both directions.
That's what this person says. I
You
don't
go
know.
you go around a in a circle, an oval. You don't turn to, now maybe they do it one year they do turn left, and then the next year they turn right. Maybe that's.
I don't know.
I don't know. Bill, I am willing to admit that I don't know, and you should too.
You know what? You're a disgrace to the Malloy family name. That's what you are.
Never going to get any of that Malloy money. That's for sure. That one in a while, have you?
Nope.
Volcano Girls, Veruca Salt.
The Seether's Louise.
The Seether is Louise. I was watching Twisted Metal the other night, and they used that in the show, and I went, oh, we used to play that.
Yeah, we did.
Okay. So I thought I'd dig it up. There you go.
Thank you.
Beat Gina, brought to you by.
Brought to you by X96 welcomes Andy Bell of Erasure Friday, November 21st and November 22nd. They added a show at the Marquee in Park City.
All right.
In just a moment, you'll be wowed by the wonder that is radio's most entertaining game show, Beat Gina. I'm your announcer, Johnny Ola, with this news about the most powerful invigorant ever produced.
Invigorant?
I am talking about the Mormon Elders Damiana wafers.
Wow.
Damiana wafers will permanently restore those weakened by early indiscretions, imparts youthful vigor, restores vitality, strengthens and invigorates the brain and the nerves.
It's cocaine, isn't it?
A positive cure for impotency.
Wow.
And nervous debility. Prompt, safe, and sure. That's Mormon Elders Damiana wafers. Send for our circular today to F.B. Crouch, 202 Grand Street, New York City.
Wow.
Mormon Elders Damiana wafers.
Cocaine.
And now...
Restores vitality after youthful indiscretions. Oh, man.
Too much fiddling around.
Yes.
And now... Here's a man who invigorates the brain and the nerves just by being himself.
Wow.
Your host, Kerry Jackson.
Thank you, Johnny Ola.
You're welcome.
Oh, my. Professional game show announcer. The randomizer has picked a contestant. It looks like Michelle is who you'll be playing against today. Michelle, are you there?
I'm here, yeah.
All right, Michelle, we're going to toss a coin to see who goes first. It will give you the advantage if you call it correctly, heads or tails.
Heads.
All right, see what happens here. It is heads. Very good.
We're one step closer to winning these Andy Bell tickets.
All right. Because you won the coin toss, that means you goes first. Multiple choice, pop culture trivia. First question for you. And if you get it correctly, you get the point. If not, I'm going to let Gina answer the same question, steal your point away probably, and we'll go back and forth till one of you gets 3 points. Because Alien Earth debuts today, I got a couple of leftover questions from Aliens.
Okay.
The second movie. All right. So let's begin. Michelle, which character used the shotgun for close encounters? Which character used a shotgun for close encounters? Was it 1, Dwayne Hicks? Is it 2, Rebecca Vasquez? Was it 3, Slab Squat Thrust? Or 4, Dirk Hardpeck?
I think it's 2.
Rebecca Vasquez? Nope.
No.
Yeah.
Threw that in there. Nope.
It'll be Hicks.
Hicks. Yes.
Oh, dang it.
1 point
I'm
for
gonna try.
Gina. And none for you, Michelle. And Gina controls
I
the
know.
question.
All right, Gina. What does Ripley have nightmares about? Is it 1, she's in Judge Judy's courtroom and JJ turned into a bird and ate her eyes?
Horrible.
Is it 2, marrying a human-sized banana?
It happens.
Is it 3, an infant alien bursting out of her chest? Or 4, Newt being taken by an alien?
A newt being taken by an alien.
Oh, I think
Hey,
tricked you.
Michelle.
I tricked you.
It's 3, right?
Yes, an infant bursting out of her
Okay.
chest.
Yes, there
that
we
was
go.
Before she met Newt.
So it's 1-1. Now Michelle controls the question.
All right. Michelle, we got some leftover James Gunn trivia.
Okay.
James Gunn, the director, the guy who created Superman. Or the movie. He didn't create Superman.
latest.
He did the latest Superman movie, yeah. What was the original title of James Gunn's horror film, Slither? What was the original title? You remember Slither, don't you, Johnny?
I do, yes, indeed.
Is it one?
I don't.
Is it one, the incredibly strange creatures who stopped living and became mixed up zombies? Was it two, the night the lights went out in Georgia? Is it three, Wiggle, or four, Wriggle?
Oh, two.
The night the lights went out in
No.
Georgia? No.
Yeah.
Terribly sorry.
Wriggle?
No.
No.
It's Wiggle.
Wiggle?
Yeah, it's like Slither.
Wiggle.
So,
It's Wiggle.
did she get that or not?
She did not. No, I'm sorry.
That movie starred Strother Martin and Dirk Benedict, as I recall.
Is that right?
I believe so.
Okay.
Let's see. It's 1-1. It's Gina's question.
Gina.
Yeah.
John Cena describes his character Peacemaker from James Gunn's Suicide Squad as what?
Okay.
Is it one, the guy that you know who peaked in high school?
Okay.
Is it two, a douchebag Captain America? Is it three, mild-mannered reporter from the Daily Planet?
Okay.
Or is it four, he's a poet warrior in a classic sense? I mean, sometimes he'll say to you, hello, and he'll just walk right past you, won't even notice you, and then suddenly he'll grab you and throw you in a corner and say, you know that if is the middle word in life? If you can keep your head about you when all are losing theirs, blaming it on you, if you can trust yourself when all men doubt you. I mean, I'm a little man. He's a great man.
Thank you.
Are we still playing the game? What happened here?
The problem is it could be one or two. Like, both of those make sense.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at Carrie for maybe a hint.
I
as to
can't
whether-
give you a
No
No?
hint. No hint.
Let's say he's two.
Douchebag Captain America.
Oh, all right. So Gina got that. It's 2-1. It's Michelle's turn.
Michelle,
Yep.
James Gunn, Masahiro Yuki, and Zoltan Bathory were writers for what video game? Was it one, Jenga? Is it two, Trouble, Pop-O-Matic pops the dice? Is it three, Fortnite, or four, Lollipop Chainsaw?
Three.
Fortnite? Oh, it's certainly a game you've heard of. That's
Gina,
for sure.
you could win.
Jenga?
No.
Video game?
I don't know. What is it?
Lollipop Chainsaw. Jenga
That sounds
is
like
not...
a maid. I know. I know it's a board game, but I thought maybe there was a. I don't know.
Now I'm confused. Whose turn is it?
It's mine.
Okay,
All right.
that's what I thought.
Let me wrap this up
It's
here.
2-1. Gina's favor.
Peacemaker.
All right.
Peacemaker drives a what?
Okay.
Is one, an old Mount Prospect police car. It's got a cop motor, 440 cubic inch plant, cop tires, cop suspension, cop shocks, pre-catalytic converter, making it suitable for regular gas. Is it two, a modified 1981 DeLorean DMC-12 with a flux capacitor? Is it three, a 1973 Chevrolet Caprice convertible? Or four, a 1976 Mercury Comet?
4.
Yes.
Gina wins.
Oh,
There you go.
dang it.
Sorry.
No, it's not.
Sorry,
Not
Michelle.
dang it, Michelle. Everything is fine because even though I beat you, I'm still going to give you these Andy Bell tickets.
You
There you go.
are?
Yeah.
All right. Hang on the line.
Listen, by the way, I mixed up my snake movies. I started to think
Oh, I
about
was
it.
going to say it's...
Yes, Slither starred Michael Rooker, Elizabeth Banks, and Nathan Fillion.
Yes.
It was a movie called SSSSS that starred Strother Martin and Dirk Benedict. So
Yes.
there you go. And now, Mrs. Ola called, we're growing some Damiana leaves in our backyard,
Ooh.
and I've got to go home and harvest.
Thank you. All right. Big Boy News now brought to you by...
Explore science that shines with Clark After Dark at Clark Planetarium, August 19th. August Aglow lights up with mocktails, music, glowing science experiments, hands-on challenges. Grab your crew and come to Clark After Dark, 18 and older only. Tickets available through Eventbrite.
I did actually, in fact, look up the Beat Gina was brought to you by Damiana Wafers. Damiana is a leaf traditionally used in Mexican medicine, although I believe that the Mormon settlers found uses for it as well.
Apparently.
It's believed to offer various benefits, including acting as an aphrodisiac, aiding in stress and anxiety relief, and potentially assisting with weight loss. It's also known for its mood-enhancing properties.
Well, let's get some.
Yeah, I mean, you can just, it's not illegal. Well, it looks like Jimmy Kimmel may be the next American comedian to flee to Europe to escape Donald Trump. Kimmel, who has hosted the ABC late night comedy show with Jimmy Kimmel Live for 22, really?
Yeah.
22 years, shared his thoughts on Trump and the state of American politics with his ex-girlfriend, Sarah Silverman, on her podcast. A lot of people I know are thinking about where they're going to get citizenship, Silverman said. Well, I already got Italian citizenship, Kimmel replied. Although, let's see, according to the Italian news agency ANSA, Kimmel obtained Italian citizenship this year after proving his ancestral lineage. Kimmel's maternal great-grandparents emigrated to New York from Naples after an earthquake devastated their hometown in Ischia in 1883. What's going on is as bad as you thought it was going to be, Kimmel said to Silverman. Way worse, Silverman said. It's so much worse, it's just unbelievable, Kimmel agreed. I feel it's like probably even worse than he would like it to be, meaning Trump, I guess. In obtaining Italian citizenship, Kimmel joins other celebrities who have taken steps to flee the country or have already done so, including Rosie O'Donnell, Ellen DeGeneres, and some others as well. Let's see. A massive fire ignited in a restaurant on Main Street in downtown Salt Lake, filling the street with smoke. The fire broke out at the London Bell restaurant, 321 South Main Street, around 8:40 last night. Approximately 60 firefighters responded to the scene and worked to extinguish the blaze, which escalated to a 3-alarm fire. Fire officials said 2 other buildings have been significantly impacted. The White Horse Saloon and the other one is
London Bell,
Whiskey
Street.
Whiskey Street.
Yeah, White Horse.
So sad.
Yeah,
it was a great little row of bars there that just
looks like they're all the London Bell, I think, is where the fire started, and then
I hope that the
Whiskey Street.
No, Whiskey Street's apparently gone as well, but I was hoping that the rest is
the bodega.
The bodega.
That's part of that.
It's part of that building.
It's right in that area.
Yeah, so I hope that they were able to stop it and save the bodega and the rest.
No word on what caused the fire at this point. Nobody was injured, but significant fire and smoke damage there. Utahns voting in municipal primaries today to decide which mayoral, city council, and school board candidates they'd like to see on the ballot in November. It's a pretty small election. Residents from Logan to Sandy to St. George, just depending on what municipality you live in, they're going to cast ballots to decide mayoral, city council, school board candidates. Not all cities have a primary. Salt Lake is using ranked choice voting this year, so candidates in the 4 council races in Utah's capital will automatically move to the November ballots. Other cities, meanwhile, may not have enough candidates in a given race to warrant a primary. If you want to know if you're having a vote in your area, you can go to the lieutenant governor's website. I think let's see, what is it? It's
probably vote.utah.gov.
Yeah, that's the best place. If you have a municipal primary, you should have received a ballot in the mail.
Yeah, we must not have any in our area.
We don't in ours, I guess, either.
But check and make sure if you do.
It's too late to mail in a ballot. A law passed in 2025 by the legislative session requires ballots to be in the county clerk's possession by 8 p.m. on Election Day. Previously, mail-in ballots were counted as long as they were postmarked by the day before the election. If residents haven't mailed their ballots already, they can still take them through to the county's ballot drop boxes. So Utahns can cast their votes at their county's vote centers. Valid identification is required to vote in person. Valid identification is required to vote in person. Valid identification not necessarily required if you mail it in. They just want to make it difficult.
They do.
Utah voters who plan to vote in person have to have a valid form of ID. A driver's license or a passport are acceptable forms of photo ID. And let's see. Residents can You can still register to vote today, apparently, at a polling location, but you must bring a valid ID in two forms of non-photo ID.
Meaning like a power bill.
Shows, because it needs to show your address and your name. So a power bill or a vehicle registration. And there you go. Let's see. Charges against the former head coach for the women's tennis team at Park City High School, who was accused of attacking a student during a heated argument, have been dismissed. The order explained. No, excuse me. Let me start over there.
Okay.
Utah Supreme Court has revived a case against a Park City High School girls tennis coach in a ruling Thursday, deciding charges filed against her after a physical confrontation with a student should not have been dismissed. They were dismissed, but the court is now saying they shouldn't have been. The charges against Lanny Wilcox were dismissed in May of 2023 after 3rd District Judge Richard Marazic ruled that she was justified because she was defending herself or others. Now, the story, it sure seems like she was. Wilcox told a 16-year-old girl athlete that she would be playing on the junior varsity team in an upcoming match. The girl got upset and left the tennis court. Later, the girl returned, approached Coach Wilcox, saying she felt calm and ready to practice, but the coach told her that since she had missed most of practice, she would not play until the next day in any match.
That sounds fair to me.
The conversation escalated. The student athlete then slapped Coach Wilcox, leaving a red mark on her cheek. And there is a photo that shows a pretty intense bruise on the coach's cheek.
That's assault.
Afterwards, the coach wrapped both arms around the student. Coach Wilcox testified she restrained the girl so she wouldn't injure her, the coach, or anyone else, because the student was very angry. Wilcox then lost her balance and fell to the ground and hit her head, causing a concussion before the student pushed her coach's arms away and stood up. So they dropped the charges of assault against the coach. Now they're bringing them back for some reason.
The way you describe it there sounds like she handled it fine.
Yeah. So I don't know what's going on there. We'll find out.
Okay, sports weather traffic.
Well, although Luke Beckstrand, a teen from St. George, Utah, was the #1 seed going into the finals of American Ninja Warrior, he quickly found himself on the brink of elimination. 60 ninjas, including Luke and his older brother Kai, are competing in the Season 17 finals, which started on August 4th. In a new format, the show divided the 60 competitors into groups of 4 based on their run times. Ninjas in each group have to face off against each other in a series of one-on-one races. After everyone in a group has run against each other, the 2 competitors with the most wins advance to the next round.
My favorite part of that whole thing is when they do the competition Ninja Vanish, and they have to just vanish.
Luke Beckstrand had a win and a loss under his belt when it came time for him to compete. So he and the brothers are competing together. Kai was vying for a spot in the next round with his younger brother. So there's some local kids making good on the ninjas. That's your sports. Weather. Warmer today than it was yesterday. 95 for a high today. Overnight low 69. Tomorrow even hotter. We'll have another 100-degree day tomorrow. Good news is it looks like there's a front coming through Thursday with a 40% chance of showers, so we might see some rain out of that. At the very least, we'll have some clouds, and things will cool down a little bit for the next couple of days, it looks like. Traffic continues to be a problem, especially if you're trying to go northbound I-15 out of Utah County. This is a different accident, multi-vehicle crash, I-15 northbound approaching 2100 North in Lehigh. The cars are on the left shoulder. This is adding to delays that were already in place from that earlier accident that was just past Point of the Mountain in Draper, so that's an issue. We also have a crash on northbound I-15 SR92 exit, northbound Bangor Highway off-ramp, southbound I-15 University Parkway. If you're stuck in something and want to share it with us, you can pass it along via text at 33986. Salt Lake Film Society presents the Summer Showdown, cult classic films on the big screen at Broadway Center Cinemas. This weekend, check out The Room and Hundreds of Beavers Friday and Saturday nights. Get tickets and showtimes at slfstix.org.
All right, coming up after these messages, the Donut Critic is here, and he's brought something cool and refreshing. Ooh. Stand by. short list here.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
11 phrases. Now, it says millennials.
Oh, yeah.
11 phrases millennials were raised to believe that turned out to be completely wrong. I maintain that it is more than just millennials.
Sure.
These are phrases that you were told turn out to be completely wrong.
Okay.
First, of course, you can be anything you want to be.
Yeah, no, that's not true.
Not true.
In the theater of the mind, you can.
All right. 2, your job defines who you are.
Your job defines who you are. No, that's probably not
I'm a
true.
doctor, not a bricklayer. I don't know.
Not true.
You have to finish everything on your plate.
Yes, you do. You should.
No, it says you don't have to.
You should, though.
Boys will be boys.
No, that's bad.
That's bad.
Yeah.
Therapy is for only for people with serious issues. It's not true at all.
Not true.
It's not polite to talk about money. Now, this one is where I get a little...
Yeah.
Well, you mean like... I mean, it's not polite to talk about how much you make.
Well, no, because I've been reading articles that younger people are okay telling you what they make.
Yeah, I've had plenty of conversations about money with coworkers around here.
Where me, if someone asks how much I make, I just say, well, that's none of your business.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm...
I got nothing against people who don't want to share. I totally respect it.
I say it's none of your business because I don't want you to know how fabulously wealthy I am. how much more money I make than you.
Yeah.
If you're not married by 30, there's something wrong with you.
I don't think you should get married until after 30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I made the mistake of getting married. I was not quite yet 21, and I got married. And that was not, I shouldn't have done that.
I was 25. But again, I've been with the same person since high school.
The same gal.
The same gal.
The same gal.
I know. I applaud you, Nick. You did not say gal. You would have. But
negative reinforcement changes.
Trying to help you out here. Here's one. Being sensitive means you're weak. Not at all. Not at all true.
Look at me. I'm very sensitive, and I'm the bad boy of X96.
Why do you say you've said that twice today?
Yeah.
What makes you think you're the bad boy?
We market tested this. We sent out surveys. Who's the bad boy of the station? And yes, the only result was Nick Davis. But it had overwhelming results.
You have not spent a night in jail. You haven't been reprimanded for smoking marijuana at work.
The market speaks for itself, Bill.
Huh? What does that mean?
It is a market tested title.
Okay. Well, but see, I know the truth.
Well, I mean, the truth is relative anymore.
Yeah.
I know that Nick always remembers who he is and what he stands for.
The bad boy.
Here's another one. Girls can't play sports. Well, of course they can.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Again, that's why I think this is not just for millennials.
Yeah.
No pain, no gain. Also.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah. Well.
I see a lot of people with a lot of money who haven't done a damn thing.
Yeah.
To earn it. No pain, all gain. You'll understand when you're older.
No, you won't.
Probably not.
Sometimes. Sometimes.
It's
well, it says here the phrase was meant to convince you that adults had all the answers. See,
that's true.
Oh, that's
And adults do not have all the answers. It's like I've always said to many people, just because they're your parents doesn't mean that they're right.
You're trying to break up families? Is that what you're doing
Always.
there?
Always.
Always trying to break up families.
In the name of Satan. All right.
Well, you know what happens to the crust from Uncrustable sandwiches? They send their crust to companies who transform them into animal feed.
Every day, we learn something even better about them, don't we?
Okay. Let's do the promo and get out of here.
It's 6.
All right, is this sponsored, Gina?
Haster Games for board games, Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, miniatures, dice paints, and more. Haster Games, 6831 South State, or hastergames.com.
It's time for the Donut Critic. Ben Lee is here. Good morning.
Morning.
Now
You've been sampling already, it sounds like.
Yes.
Frozen treats here. These are sort of popsicles. They're called paletas. Is that right?
Yeah, so I brought you in ice cream for breakfast. I mean, I'm not a responsible adult today, but enjoy because I love ice cream for breakfast, especially when it is high quality, like fruit dense, like these paletas.
Now this, they're both good, but let me start with the fruit one. What is this? Do you know?
Okay, so that paleta is a raspberry mint limeade.
It is really delicious, and it's an icy pop.
Yes. So I brought in Joy Popsicles, or Joy Pops. She's a Sandy location. And truthfully, the first time I tried her pops, I thought, oh, yeah, I've had those, like grocery store, Costco, whatever. And you get them at the end of barbecues, and you're like, sure, whatever, I'll have a little bit of a sugar pop. I ate that, and I was blown away.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. These are amazing. I got
the best one I've ever had.
So what makes them different from those?
So, paletas in general are different just because they are really dense in fruit and super creamy. Whereas, like the usual American pop, super sugary, super icy. And that's what makes it different is the fruit content. It really tastes like you're just eating a bunch of dense fruit, which is so delicious.
Well, this is strawberry mango. And it's like biting a piece of fruit. Now, it's just delicious.
This one, what's this one?
That one's the berry cheesecake.
This is an ice cream bar.
Yeah, these are creamier. Yeah.
Yep.
Ice cream bar, and then the other ones are like a popsicle pop.
Yep. So she does two different varieties.
Really
one is
good.
the creamy. So Gary, you're holding the cookies and cream.
Cookies and cream right here.
You see that Oreo right there?
Oreo right in the middle.
I've almost completely finished my cookies and cream.
It's so dense too. Yeah, you can see how much cookie is in there. But yes, so there's the cream based, and that's the cookies and cream. That's the cheesecake. They have a creamy strawberry, which is my favorite. It's like strawberry ice cream. Wow. And then they have the fruity ones, which, like you said, the strawberry mango, raspberry mint limeade. So people have already tuned in on my Instagram. I posted this morning on my stories, and I've had several people already say they love them and they can't wait to get them again. It's summertime. It's still hot. You got to go out and get them.
Now they also have soft serve ice cream.
Yeah, so they have soft serve ice cream, and then they actually have a make your own paleta bar. So you can do a base, and then they have toppings. You can dip them in chocolate. It truly is an experience. Again, I've seen these shops, and I just pass by them because I think, oh, it's just a popsicle shop. But the first time I ate Joy Popsicles, it was intense.
And they also have one of my favorite beverages, horchata.
Yep.
Delicious.
So she started it about 6 years ago. It's Latino owned. And so, she knows paletas and she knows horchata. She's been doing it for about 6 years. And
what's her name?
Her name is Callie LeBaron. And she actually was at my Sugar High show. That's how I first found out about her. And it really was that first taste that I thought, oh, we have to get you in and we have to get the state tasting this. And that is reaction almost every time I have somebody try these is, wow, like I need another one.
And I feel like the horchata I've had around town is like some mix that, this tastes fresh.
Oh, it's totally fresh. Yeah. And again, she understands it, and you'll see in all of her drinks there. She does iced coffees and hot coffees and other lattes and whatnot. So
the fruit-based ones she has are tropical, mojito, raspberry, strawberry mango, which is the one I had, watermelon. Oh, I would have liked to have tried the watermelon. Pineapple, and mango kiwi. Now, the cream-based ones, cookies and cream, delicious. Berry cheesecake.
Delicious.
Coconut. Chocolate brownie, vanilla, strawberry, banana,
lots of them.
Cookie butter, fruit bites.
Oh, there's cookie butter?
It's so good. They are sold out today, but it's so good.
There's peanut butter, dulce de leche, cinnamon toast.
Wow, all these sound good.
Matcha, marzipan, PB&J, also sold out. Wow.
Yeah, the PB&J is the only one I haven't tried that I'm so excited to try. So I just had to pop in when she has that one made. But so many flavors, so fresh, and yeah, like I said, you can go in and mix and match. She has a bunch of toppings that you can put on it. Cookies or the cookie butter is so legit. It's the best form you can eat it.
I'll eat cookie butter or anything.
Now, how well do these travel?
So I traveled up from here and I put them in a little cooler. I think since they are so dense, they do travel pretty well. I mean, obviously you're going to put them on ice or you want to eat them immediately. But if you have a cooler with ice, you can get them home easily and put them back in the freezer.
So it's Joy Pop, 9675 South State Street.
Yeah, so it's right next to that 7-Eleven that's by the Expo Center. So,
okay.
So it's kind of by Jordan High School. And, I really should appeal to her to make a beet one for the beet diggers right there, but I don't think anybody would eat that one.
Beet flavor.
But no, it's such a good thing to cater as well. So she brings a little cart out and you can cater your parties. And again, you have your guests try one of those and it's like, oh, I just thought this was like a normal popsicle. And it's like, nope, this is gourmet paletas.
This is great.
These are, Pace's Darien has the Astro Pops.
Yes.
They're kind of the same style.
Yes.
But not this.
No.
This
is something.
So truly, I didn't bring you ice cream for breakfast. I think I brought you a good serving of fruit for breakfast.
Yes, thank you.
So I'm healthy. I'm healthy. We're all healthy this morning. So, but yeah, no, you need to go and visit it. She has a little shop, and like I said, she's Latina. It's Latino owned, and it's just an amazing place to be.
Delicious, absolutely.
Joy Pops. They do have a website.
Bill's got his mouth full of pop.
Joypops.com.
Yeah, and I got a few left for you, Bill. So if you want to eat them out through the day, that'd be
I will.
great. So, but yeah, I was going to say your air conditioning is working now. And that would have been a perfect little bump to
have nice, cool pops.
If you have nice little local family-owned places, little things that you think Donut Critic might not know about and you think he should check out, how do they get a hold of you?
So you can go to Donut Critic, DONUTCRITIC on Instagram. I'm posting this on story so you can see what we're eating right now. But then, yeah, DM me and we can start talking back and forth about recommendations. I love trying new things. Even if you're a home baker, I love trying and giving you feedback or, giving you a little bump too. So.
Yeah. Well, these are delicious. Joy Pops. You can go to joypops.com. They're at 9675 South State Street. Thank you, Ben.
Yeah, thank you all.
Thank you very much. Traffic, Gina, please.
Oh, boy. So trying to go northbound from Lehigh up into Salt Lake. We had that earlier accident right at the point of the mountain. Now we have another one. Multi-vehicle crash, northbound I-15 approaching 2100 North exit in Lehigh. Cars are on the left shoulder, adding to delays that were already in place through there. It's just been a mess this morning, I'm afraid to report. Let's see, we also have a crash northbound Bangor Highway off-ramp 78 South in Salt Lake. Northbound I-15 SR92 exit. Crash eastbound I-80. This is up near Lambs Canyon. And whatever you're seeing, you can always text us and let us know, 33986. Don't miss Big Head Todd and the Monsters, Sunday, August 24th at the Snow Park Amphitheater in Deer Valley. Get tickets at thestateroompresents.com.
All right. Coming up after these messages and a song, it is the Boner Recap Game. Easy to play, easy to win. All you have to do is play to win. 877-602-9696. Just call us and tell us who won the boner this morning. If you were listening, you know. If you weren't listening, you could guess today, but why take the chance? Cheat. Go to x96.com, look for the box that says Boners, August 12, 2025. Click on there, and it'll give you the correct answer. What is the prize?
The prize is tickets to Passion Pit. They're coming September 29th to the complex.
Passion Pit tickets, 877-602-9696. All you got to do is call and tell us who won the boner this morning. Right after these messages and a song. Stand by. RanLife.com.
Ran Life is a local mortgage company. I've used their services, and I would advise you, if you are looking for mortgage money, to use them as well, because they are great at what they do. And now there's state money for a down payment, state money available. I don't have it right in front of me, but I think there's like $27,000 something up to that amount that the state of Utah is making available for down payment money on your first house or maybe your next house. Ran Life knows how to access all of that, and they can help you out. So go to ranlife.com/X96 for information on that state down payment assistance money. It's really an excellent program, and not enough people take advantage of that. Ran Life knows the ins and outs of all of that, and they can help you with it. So go to ranlife.com/X96 for more information on that state assistance money for down payments. ranlife.com/X96.
So my Aunt Nan turned 80.
Yeah.
And for her 80th birthday, she wanted to do a big trip. And part of that trip was Italy, which I joined her on, which we've talked about. Previous to that, she wanted to go to Ireland, which my mom and my sister went with her on that portion of the trip. And part of the reason she likes to go to Ireland, we all like to go to Ireland, is she did family history research and discovered that we are related to Grania O'Malley, the pirate queen of Ireland.
Sure.
I'm sure.
She says we are.
Okay.
Well, if Aunt Nan says it, I believe it, and that settles it.
And Grania O'Malley,
what do we know
born in
about
like
this?
the 1500s.
Okay.
And it's a cool story about her. She wanted to go out pirating with Dad, and Dad's like, "You're a girl, you can't pirate." And she said, "Oh, yeah." And so she cut all her hair off and made herself look like a boy. I don't know why a movie hasn't been made about her.
Well, get on that.
And after her father died, she was the pirate queen. And they controlled this whole section of the shores of Ireland, and they were pirates. They would, sail out to ships and say, "Hey, give me your stuff and get out of here."
Give me your stuff and get out of here.
And get out of here.
A proper
scat.
A proper profession.
There's also a story about how some of her family members were captured by the English. Of course, the English, wreaking havoc on Ireland during this and all times. And she went to England to have it out with the Queen, saying, "Hey, give me my people back, why don't you?" And she sneezed while she was there. And somebody handed her a handkerchief, and she said, "Thank you." And she blew her nose, and she threw the handkerchief in the fire. And they were like, What are you doing? That's a fine piece of cloth that you've thrown in the fire." And she said, "That's disgusting."
It's a snot rag.
It's a snot rag, exactly.
These women were a fan club.
A fan club? They're not related?
No.
So Aunt Nan has a fan club now.
And the fan club, they're from Tampa, Florida. Here's what they say. They're ye loyal crew of Grace O'Malley, formed in 1992 when 14 women active in the Tampa community had a vision about forming an organization inspired by a real female Irish pirate from the 16th century. They're 250 members strong.
Why did they do this? Because they didn't have anything else to do.
They are huge. They are geeks about the Pirate Queen of Ireland. And my aunt said, "Oh, is this your first time to visit?" And they said, "No, we come every year." Every year they make a pilgrimage to Ireland. They had matching satin jackets. I don't have a picture of that. Matching satin jackets. But the weirdest part of this.
Okay.
And they were taking pictures with my mom and my aunt and my sister. And oh my gosh, I can't believe.
You look just like her.
One of them said, "Would you let me cut your finger and I'll cut my finger?
Oh, no.
And we can be blood."
No.
She was serious.
Well, that's what they did back in the day.
Then I can have. This is how cuckoo crazy for the pirate
queen they are.
Yeah.
They found family of the. We could have her blood mixed with our.
I've been meaning to suggest that we do that. They're on the
become blood
siblings.
Did you ever do that with your friends?
I think I did do that with some.
You never did that when you were
I
little?
did it with some kid. I forget who it was now.
I remember it came up, and I went, "What?"
It was probably Danny Wright. I was probably blood brothers with Danny Wright.
I'm not cutting myself on purpose.
But
you got to mingle your blood.
No.
Oh,
you were always selfish that way.
I know.
You can't have my blood.
My precious bodily fluids.
Yeah. You don't give them up easily.
No.
That's sometimes accidentally, but
yeah, sometimes.
Isn't that crazy?
That is strange, though. So
And
you're kind of like a celebrity,
Kinda
to these people.
to these 250 women that are part of this.
I think you should make your life a living hell and start sending them pictures and communicating with them.
Yes. Is there a Facebook page?
Yes,
of course there is. I'm
That's
sure
where
there
I
is.
got that picture of. I swiped it from.
Well,
the,
you need to join,
page.
and then after a couple of years of manipulation, then you will control them, and it will be like either a cult or a gang, depending on the direction you wish to
could
take
do
it.
that, yeah.
Will they pay me money?
Well, that depends on you.
No, Gina, these are pirates. You have them do your pirate bidding.
Yeah, and
I need you to loot and plunder.
and you take your cut. See, because
Oh.
you're direct blood relation to the
Yeah.
pirate queen. Then part of your booty has to
Your booty.
Well,
you
maybe
bring
not
it.
booty.
You bring all of the plunder to me, and then I will.
Yes.
I'm being you, Gina. Bring all the plunder to me, and I will divvy it out amongst you.
Yes.
Which means you would keep the lion's share for yourself.
Course.
So you need a chest. You need a big chest to put the doubloons and jewelry in. You send these women out all over the country,
exactly,
to rob and plunder in your name.
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
And they have to say, aye.
Although from the looks of them, I don't know what kind of plunder you'd be getting.
No, it's
a lot of talking T-shirts and.
Got some scissors. Got this ball of string.
Look.
Oh, there's
look. I have some dress patterns.
Cat food sample I got from the vet. Here you
Cat
go.
food sample.
Here you go.
This is not good plunder.
No.
38 cents. There you go.
This is crap plunder.
Crap plunder.
Where are my doubloons?
This is just lint. What is,
I want doubloons.
brought me lint? Yeah. Well, that's a good idea. I think that's a great idea. You need to take charge of this.
Like I said, either a cult or a gang. It depends on you completely. Which direction it goes.
It would be a crew, wouldn't it?
They're a crew.
It's a crew.
They spell it crew with a K. They're ye loyal crew of Grace O'Malley.
And they can become the loyal crew of Gina O'Barberi.
I think the first rule of the crew is changing it from a K to a C. I think that's really let's be proper about this. K connotes kind of wackiness. We're serious about plunder.
If this goes well, you could have your own documentary someday.
I do look like her. There's a family resemblance. I've showed you before the painting that I have.
Oh, that's right, that painting.
I should post that.
And why there hasn't been a movie about this yet,
It's
I don't
a cool
know.
story. I mean, it is a cool
Are you
story.
sure there hasn't?
I don't think so. I mean, maybe there has that I'm not aware of, but...
Take a look. Get on that screenplay. There's
Okay.
something for you to do.
No, I can't. There's a writer's strike. I can't.
Oh, well, you're not in the union.
Oh, that's...
So you're fine. You can develop all you'd like.
Oh, okay.
I think that's a great idea for a story. All right. Well, all right then. I look forward to your plunder.
Your booty.
No crap plunder.
Share some good plunder with us.
Scratchy in Harriman says he's hot as well in Harriman.
Wow.
Harriman.
Yeah.
Okay.
Scratchy.
It's The Cure, hot, because it's record vinyl day. I had that on vinyl.
And tomorrow it'll be 100 degrees. So
Yeah. Okay. Well, we need somebody to play the Boner recap game.
Oh, we have tickets to see Passion Pit with Ryan Weaver September 29th at the Complex.
Well, that ought to be a draw. Somebody would like to win those tickets. And really, all you have to do is play the game. You don't have to win it. You just have to play it.
Yeah.
You have to be in it, though, to win it.
There's no easier place to win.
No. It's just basically who gets through first. 877-602-9696.
Boner recap game.
Yeah.
So as soon as we get a contestant.
Bill, perhaps you could read the contestants, and then when they call in, they can pick the winner. How about that?
Okay. I don't know if I can do that, though. It seems
Why?
like because it's not my routine.
But
It's not the way I usually do things.
Surely you have them, they're ready to go.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do now, but I didn't when you said that.
Because you know we always do it at this time.
Well, we got Libby.
Yeah, see, I knew Libby had come
Libby
through.
is here.
Hi, Libby.
Hi.
Hi.
Where are you right now?
I'm in Midvale.
And what are you doing? Anything important?
I am getting ready for work right now, just kind of walking around the house.
Okay.
I pace when I'm on the phone, so we're pacing.
Okay, we're pacing together.
All right, Libby, I'm going to read these 3 boner candidates. You tell me which one was the winner, and you'll get those tickets to see the band Passion Pit. You set to go?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Boner candidate number 1. Hey, we're glad the baby is safe, but really, Mom, just don't. This is in Salt Lake. In a parking garage, she starts up her car. She has the baby in the car seat there, and she decides to leave the car running and step away from the car for a minute or two for some unknown reason. I'm glad that the baby was not kidnapped, but it was close. The guy jumped in the car, started driving away, and the woman. Then it was he that noticed the baby in the car and didn't want to keep the baby and said, "Come and get this kid," which she did, and then he took off in her car with her credit cards. Boner candidate number 2. Well, he thought the Trump burger would protect him, but the Lebanese owner of a burger joint in Texas called Trump Burger thought that his blatant support of Donald Trump might give him a free pass. But no, the 28-year-old MAGA man was arrested and accused of immigration fraud and now faces deportation. Boner candidate number 3, they're both pathetic. It's Jimmy Fallon, and as a guest on his show, he had that piece of human wreckage, Greg Gutfeld, and talking about, what a funny comedian he is, about how people like his show because the women wear short skirts on it, and, that kind of thing. So those were the 3 candidates, Libby. Which one was the winner?
Number 2.
Number 2 is correct. Is that the one you voted for?
It is the one I voted for.
Great.
All right, excellent. You're a winner, Libby. We're going to put you on hold here for a second. So just say thank you, and then we'll put you on hold.
Thank you.
All right, there we go.
Well, she sounds so
That's
nice.
such a sweet voice.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right.
Let's see. Okay. I don't drink horchata very often. I'm not sure what's in it.
It's like cinnamon and it's a
milk.
It's a rice milk kind of thing.
Rice milk.
Yeah.
Oh. And it's a Mexican thing.
Mm-hmm. Delicious.
I didn't know they had rice milk in Mexico. I thought they would just have cow's milk. Just cow's milk. We don't have rice milk. It's very good. Probably very full of calories, right?
Yeah.
Are you concerned about that?
Mm-hmm.
Are you watching your calorie count?
Well, obviously not enough. But if I could stop my gut from growing, that would be great.
Like your pizza you had last night.
Oh,
what
Lord.
kind of pizza was it?
Well, it was pretty. So it was made by a friend of ours, and Hayes. He's starting his own pizza place. But we had one. I had one slice of pizza that was just cheese with and these are very thin crust, like New York style kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Like you take it and you can almost fold it up. Mm-hmm. And then it had garden fresh tomatoes on it and basil. and a drizzle of balsamic syrup.
Like a margarita pizza.
Yeah, essentially. And then the other one had very thin crust again, very light cheese, and really thin pieces of pepperoni, and we put some hot honey on that.
See, if I have a thin crust, I like the crispy, thin crispy.
Yeah, these are crisp. These are crispy. Yeah, they were sort of pre-baked, but then we put them on the grill.
Mm.
We had them in the fridge for a day or two because Hayes had made them a few days before. So we just put, so they're. I think he starts out. I think it's called pre-baked.
Pre-bake?
Or yeah, something like that.
Mm.
So I mean, you can't keep them in the fridge very long,
Mhm.
but a day or two, and then you can just pull them out and pop them on the grill and crisp them up.
Mm.
They're really good.
That sounds good.
Yeah, he does an excellent job. He does all kinds of pizza too, but I particularly like the I think you call it New York style.
Where is he opening an establishment?
He's just going to be in West Valley somewhere, I think.
Mm.
He likes West Valley, and that's where he wants to be.
I try to seek out a thin crust.
Like a thin crispy
Yeah,
one,
because it's mostly not.
Big chewy. Yeah, big chewy.
And I think I'm done with deep dish.
Yeah, me too.
I think
It's too gooey?
It's too much.
No, that's Chicago style,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I like the thin crust that he does, and you pick it up, and it's kind of it's sort of a big piece, but then you fold it lengthwise,
Mhm.
and it makes it easy to eat. And hot honey on pepperoni is really good.
That's a great idea.
Mm.
All right. We will take a break. We'll be back. Big Boy News after these messages. Stand by for that. Stockton 12 Honda.
Stockton 12 Honda, your neighborhood Honda dealer. They've been out there for, I think I have a horchata caught in my throat. How many horchatas does it take to make one of these?
Five.
Stockton 12 Honda, they've got some great deals at Stockton 12 Honda right now. You ought to check out the new Honda Pilot and they've got 2026 models in now. The Honda Passport at Stockton 12 Honda and the Honda CR-V, which is a great car. I have a regular CR-V, but they've got one that's a hybrid model now, which I'm really interested in checking out. And I've bought cars at Stockton 12 Honda. It's always been a great experience. If you're wondering about the inventory, what they have, you can check them out online. Just go to Stockton, 12Honda.com, or go see them at the Southtown Auto Mall off the 106 South exit of I-15, Southtown Auto Mall, Stockton 12 Honda.
So your choice of vacation stories, you can either have The Blind Masseuse or Barbie Waffle House Waitress.
I don't care. Whichever one you feel comfortable with.
You're going to hear both of them.
I mean, I will, yeah.
Well, then say, just tell them. How about this? Why don't you relate one?
Which one is the best?
They're both pretty good. I'll start with The Blind Masseuse.
Okay. Because, this hour of the show is one of the least listened to. I want people to hear this.
I thought they might hear on the podcast.
That's true. Okay.
So The Blind Masseuse. So we stayed at a resort in Savannah, the whole family on spring break. And the kids are old enough now that you can send them to the pool, and then the grown-ups can go do grown-up things, which is awesome. And a grown
nap,
go to the bar, or go get a massage. There's a spa attached to the hotel. Joe, my husband and I go to get a massage. And they check you in, and you get your robe, and they say, and then you wait in this relaxation room, and your therapist will join you shortly. So Joe and I are in our robes. They give you a mimosa. Oh, even better. Your therapist will be here shortly. Joe and I are sitting there. Coming down the hall, you see a man holding on to the wall and has a walking stick. As he's
white cane?
A white cane. He's coming down the hall. And I find out later Joe and I had the same thought at the same time. Whoever gets this masseuse wins.
Oh, I see why.
So
I could just take off all my clothes.
Well, I mean, you do that anyway. But,
oh, you do?
Yeah.
I don't get massage. I'm not a massage.
So his name was Stan. Stan comes in the room. Yes, I'm looking for. I'm here for.
Did he say looking?
Did he say looking?
He said, I'm here for Gina, and I'm like, yes.
I'm over here. No, over here, Stan.
Stan. And Stan said, hi, Gina. I'll be your therapist today. We're going to go down the hall. If you don't mind, I'm going to put my hand on your back as we walk down the hall. And
I don't want you touching me.
guide me down the hall. Yeah. Our room is the one with the basket hanging on the door. See, they have a system for Stan, the blind masseuse.
What's the basket for other than to identify the room?
That's Stan's room.
That's how you know it stands.
Why a basket?
Something to hang on the door.
Was it like a wicker basket or a basketball hoop?
It was a wicker basket. Hey, great, Stan. And we get to the room, and he said, now, were you enjoying a drink? So he is blind. He's not like...
Allegedly. Yeah.
I mean, he's kind of got wonky eyes. I mean, he's blind.
He's not wearing sunglasses to hide his wonky eyes.
And he said, Gina, do you have a drink with you? And I said, yes, I have a mimosa. He said, do me a favor.
It was made by our blind bartender.
Set that on the counter to the left of the Kleenex box so I don't knock it over. Stan has a system.
Or an elaborate, very elaborate room.
You think?
No.
No.
Because he's got the wonky eye.
And the stick.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't just give those sticks out, right?
Yes.
You can get them on Amazon.
Anyone can get them.
You can get them on Amazon.
But I had the most fantastic massage of my life from Stan to blind.
A blind massage.
Do they?
How's that?
Do they? So we got you've got 10 minutes worth of leftover news over there, don't you?
Probably.
All right. News brought to you by.
Don't pay for tires and oil changes ever again. Get tires and oil changes for life with every new and used Mazda purchase from Bountiful Mazda. See Bountiful Mazda today for details.
As students across Utah return to school, a new layer of security is taking effect in districts statewide. The School Guardian Program, mandated under House Bill 84, requires staff members to serve as armed protectors on campus. Washington County students were the first to return to Utah under the new School Guardian law. District spokesman Steve Dunham said his district is prepared for the requirement. We're completely staffed with guardians. What's required by law? In fact, we have, I believe, more than 130 guardians throughout the district, Dunham said. The Washington County School District started recruiting last summer and was fully staffed in all buildings by October. It's completely voluntary.
It's
what could go wrong
it's
here?
Guys with guns.
You have to give credit to
They're
employees.
not police officers. They're not.
You have to give credit to employees that believe in what they're doing and believe in the safety of children. But statewide implementation has proven more challenging. A 2 News investigation found varying levels of compliance across Utah's 42 school districts. Matt Pennington, State Security Chief for the Department of Public Safety, oversees implementation of all mandated school safety requirements, including guardians. I think a wide majority of districts are on board and are moving forward, is what we tend to be hearing. Everyone seems to be moving in the same direction. You certainly have some who say that they have challenges in getting enough volunteers to fill all of the schools. Pennington said the state had received about 340 requests for alternatives to various safety requirements. 60% were approved, 40% were denied. Most denials were due to inadequate planning.
If the legislature really thinks that having armed people on campus is necessary, they should pony up the dough to pay for an actual police officer to be on site.
Now,
that is not what this is.
Unless I miss my guess, I think some of these volunteers can be people who are already employed at the school, like janitors.
Really?
And I think even teachers. Am I right about that?
I don't know. I just know that this whole thing is a bad idea.
Yeah.
And it'd be easier just to pass
I don't know.
Reasonable gun laws.
U.S. Forest Service officials are bracing for what they say could be long-duration fire in the high Uintas. The Beulah fire has now... Beulah's my childhood friend Danny Wright. His mother's name was Beulah. The Beulah fire has now burned 2,953 acres since igniting in Summit County on Thursday and remains 0% contained. The cause of the fire is yet to be determined. Great Basin Incident Management Team number 4, which is a complex incident management team, took over firefighting operations this week after a state team had taken over initial firefighting duties. Nearly 250 personnel are assigned to battle the fire, which is growing because of the dry conditions in the Uintas. And they're saying, again, that this fire could just be burning for a really long time.
Bueller.
No, not Bueller. Beulah.
Bueller.
Oh.
Beulah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Bueller.
The guardians are not teachers or principals, not directly involved in the educational process.
Or not, or it could be custodians, though.
I guess
right?
so.
And how many kids are going to get killed or injured in crossfire when
who knows?
The teacher opens fire?
Governor Newsom, California Governor Newsom, said he would drop threats to redraw California's congressional map if Texas and other red states dropped their efforts to alter the political landscape before next year's midterm elections. In a letter to Donald Trump on Monday, Newsom warned against following through with plans to redraw congressional boundaries in red states in order to protect Republicans' slim majority in Congress, threatening to neutralize any Republican plans with a new map in California. The letter comes as Texas state lawmakers plan to vote on a newly proposed map in the coming weeks that would secure up to 5 new Republican seats in the U.S. House next November. You're playing with fire. You're risking the destabilization of our democracy, Newsom wrote. The attempt to rig congressional maps to hold on to power before a single vote is cast in the 2026 election is an affront to American democracy. This is not what the founders envisioned, and California cannot stand idly by as this power grab unfolds.
Look what the Democrats made us do.
Let's see, the Eastman Kodak Company.
Yes.
130 years old. Eastman Kodak, cautioning that there is substantial doubt about their ability to stay in business.
Really?
Saying it may have difficulty meeting upcoming debt obligation. Shares of the photography company slid more than 13% in early trading on Tuesday. Kodak has debt coming due within 12 months and does not have committed financing or available liquidity to meet such debt obligations. The Rochester, New York-based company said it had $155 million in cash and cash equivalents as of June 30th, with $70 million held within the U.S.
I mean, when was the last time you printed a picture?
Founded by George Eastman in 1880, Eastman Kodak is credited with popularizing photography at the start of the 20th century and was known all over the world for its Brownie and Instamatic cameras.
I had a Brownie.
So it was a possibility. So only professionals could take photographs.
Mm-hmm.
And then they invented the Brownie and the Instamatic cameras and their yellow and red film boxes. It was first brought down by Japanese competition and then an inability to keep pace with the shift from film to digital technology. Kodak filed for bankruptcy in 2012, but they've been looking to recreate themselves as a new, much smaller company focused on commercial and packaging printing, and they're now nearing completion on a manufacturing plant to create regulated pharmaceutical products.
What?
The company already makes unregulated key starting materials for pharmaceuticals. I mean, like ingredients. They're not regulated. Ingredients for pharmaceuticals. Production at the retrofitted facility is expected to start later this year. Jennifer Aniston is opening up about her longtime friendship with Gwyneth Paltrow, and it's about time. God. And yes, they do still talk about their mutual ex.
I was going to say,
Brill Pim.
They have a lot in common.
Yeah, what did you think when Brill used to do this?
56-year-old morning show actress revealed in a new Vanity Fair cover story that she and the 52-year-old Goop founder have stayed close over the years and occasionally reminisce about their shared romantic history with Brad Pitt, who's
So-
61.
So Aniston is older, but Aniston looks younger than Gwyneth.
But Gwyneth has all the goop.
I know. That's why I'm surprised.
You say she looks younger.
One of them has a better doctor.
I don't think she looks younger at
You
all.
think?
I
Probably.
think. I think Gwyneth looks younger.
See, Carrie. Here's what it is.
All right.
Truthfully, Gwyneth is thinner than Jennifer.
Yes.
And when you're thinner, you look older. When you have a little more filled out, you look a little younger.
Yes.
So that's why you like staying.
I was just going to say, yeah.
Staying the way you are.
Don't I look youthful?
You sure do. Ironically, I went to her and Brad's engagement party, Jennifer said. When asked if the two ever discussed their relationship with Brad, she admitted, "Oh, of course. How can we not? We're girls. That's what girls do.
They dish.
We're girls." Jennifer added that their conversations go beyond relationship talk. Sometimes Gwyneth said, "How come you look so much younger than I do?"
That's because you need to put on 10 pounds, Gwyneth.
Oh, here's some great news. KFC's potato wedges are making a comeback. Everybody.
Were they
crispy on the outside, tender on the inside.
people clamoring for
the
that?
ultimate side dish for potato lovers
I didn't know they were gone.
who want a little more oomph
Oomph.
than a classic French fry. So essentially what they are, they're just thick French fries. They're potato wedges.
They're a wedge.
Yeah.
Or they're like a small potato log.
Yeah,
after
we used to get them at Carquay.
Yeah, Carquick. give me a 6-pack of potato logs and some sour cream, please.
And chicken gizzards.
No, thanks. After KFC discontinued the potato wedges, Carrie, you didn't know they were gone. They've been gone for 5 years.
They've been
buddy.
gone?
Fans, 2020. Fans immediately took to the internet, me among them,
How
to
dare
start
you.
a petition to bring them back. An initiative that has received more than 8,100 signatures and count.
Really?
So they only got 8,100 signatures in 5 years. That's not a lot.
That's not.
Kentucky Fried Chicken is finally answering fans, please.
Really?
And-
Were they really?
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, I think so.
Nicole says potato wedges and gravy. Because you get the little side of gravy.
Oh, all right, I can see that.
Oh, okay.
Now, you can only order the potato wedges in restaurants for the duration of the run, where they'll be available as a side dish. I guess if it's just a drive-through place, you can't. I don't know. And
No,
let's
you
see.
get. What do you mean? You get side dishes at the drive-through?
Yeah.
What does that sentence say? It says, KFC. Where is it now? I've lost it. They will be available as a side. You can only order the potato wedges in restaurants. Oh, I see what it means. For the duration of the run. Only
Yeah. Limited time.
It's a limited time.
Yeah.
Why did they say that?
Easier to say that. Weather?
Weather. So today, it's 77 right now, going to get up to a high of 95. Overnight low 69. We will be hot tomorrow at 100. Now, there is a storm system supposedly coming through on Thursday, 40% chance, which is the most chance we've had of any sort of rain in a long time. So we will fingers crossed for that and hope that it's not just, lightning that could start more fires. Let's hope for actual precipitation with this. That will hang around through the first part of the weekend, so that's kind of nice. Experience a celebration of cannabis culture, music, and community at the first annual Canna Fan Fest, set in the heart of Salt Lake City at Granary Live, September 27th. A one-day festival of live musical performances. Go to x96.com for more information.
Don't miss it.
Long time. So I stopped at the liquor store and I bought a handle of cheap gin because I like cheap gin because it tastes more like Christmas tree than.
You prefer cheap gin?
Yeah, I do kind of.
Really?
Yeah, because I like the real junipery and more. Your higher end gins. Most of them they have botanicals in them, or they try to get away from that juniper flavor so much. So I bought a handle of gin and some vermouth, and I went home and I was gonna. Now I like my martinis shaken, not stirred.
Because you're,
I know
you're James Bond.
No, because
Jimmy disagree with you on this.
I know he says you really should stir them, but I like them shaken because they get colder that way. They
like them cold.
Yeah, I like
You
it
like the
really,
little crystals that form in it?
Yeah,
when
that
really
is nice.
cold.
Yeah.
So I get home, I get my bottle of gin and my bottle of vermouth, and I rummage around in the fridge and find some olives and some cocktail onions. I like both. And then I said, where's my martini shaker? Why isn't my martini shaker here where it normally is? The space on the counter that we call a liquor cabinet, but it's just a space on the counter. Why? Where? And my wife said, "Oh, I'm sorry. I lent your martini shaker to my sister for a cat photo shoot."
Well, please,
I said, what?
Please to be explaining what.
You what? Yeah, I lent your martini shaker to my sister for a kitty photo shoot. What do you? So
Is the kitty dressed up like a bartender?
I don't know. I didn't ask. I should probably see if I could get the.
Yeah,
picture.
that's a sentence that demands a follow-up.
So my sister works she at the Humane Society.
Yeah.
My sister-in-law, and so I think they were featuring a cat, and now I don't know why they wanted a cat with a martini shaker.
Maybe his name is Martini.
I bet he was a tuxedo cat. I'll bet. Yeah, I haven't gotten a follow-up on this yet, but so I had to have my martini stirred and not shaken, which was sad. But I hope the kitty got use of the. I'll have my martini shaker back today, I think, unless they need it for more.
Several people are now weighing in. Says, well, nothing gets a cat adopted like a cocktail shaker.
Right.
Because they actually say for adoptions, and it's true, the better
The
picture
better the
you
picture,
have,
yeah.
the more likely they are to get adopted.
Yeah.
But
I'm sure they were staging some clever little,
Now people want to know: did you just use Tupperware, or what did you do?
No, I just
stirred it.
I just
used
used
two
it
glasses.
I put it in a glass.
Yeah,
and stirred
2
it.
glasses. Also, we are demanding photos.
yeah, you got to follow up with this.
I'll see if I can get them. I'll try and get them.
Yeah,
but
it's.
Somebody says Bill loves him smolives.
Smolives.
I love smolives. I like smunions too.
Doesn't that make it a gimlet?
A Gibson.
A Gibson. That's right.
It's a Gibson named after Ambassador Gibson. You know the story.
No.
But he was an ambassador in Washington D.C. I guess, and I don't know, United States ambassador to something, and he would hold cocktail parties for dignitaries and heads of state. And so at cocktail party, there'd be waiters going around with trays of martinis, and people would get drunk and spill secrets and things like that.
Ooh.
But he wanted to keep a clear head, so he said, "Make my martini not a martini. It's just water. But put an onion in mine." So that I know which one to take.
Nobody will want that.
Yeah, put an onion in mine.
Onion water.
Yeah,
People will go, ew.
Cocktail onion in mine. I know which one to take. Ambassador Gibson said, and so that's why it's a Gibson.
All right.
I don't think Jimmy taught me that. I knew that before I met Jimmy.
We don't have a cocktail shaker anymore.
What?
No, we use.
Found you never use it.
No, if we demand that sort of a shaking situation, you just use 2 glasses.
Yeah, Part of the
Jimmy
reason
taught me that actually.
Part of the reason I like the shaker, and if it's not back today, I'll try that with the glasses. But I like the shaker because the metal gets it even colder.
Yeah. It does. However, it alters. When it gets cold, it changes and makes it so the lid is next to impossible to get off.
That's true.
Well, I have.
Let's see, 9:37.
There you go. So Gina, who was here a minute ago, but isn't now, said that we might have a thunderstorm, possibility Thursday, maybe.
I don't buy it.
But if we do have a thunderstorm, it might be important to know the 6 things that meteorologists never, ever do during a thunderstorm.
Meteorologist.
Yeah, if you're a meteorologist, you understand what thunder is all about.
Okay. All right. Well, so this is a list.
It is a list.
All right.
It's Radio from Hell with another list, because people love a good list. X96.
I mean, we're excited because 40% chance of storm is the most we've had in like 6 weeks.
Yeah.
So.
According to Chris Vygotsky, a lightning safety specialist with the National Lightning Safety Council. Nearly 500 people have died from lightning strokes since 2006, and many more have been injured. To protect yourself from lightning and other storm-related problems, there are the habits that you should avoid. Here's what meteorologists never do during a thunderstorm. Number 1, they don't stay outside.
Go inside.
During a thunderstorm.
Well, you'll get wet.
Wow.
Inside, it's dry.
There is no place outside that is safe from lightning during a thunderstorm. The safest place to be is either inside a sturdy building or actually in your car.
Well, I hadn't thought of that.
Inside.
The reason it's really safe in your car is that the rubber tires are... Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Carrie just stands out in the rain getting wet and doesn't know what to do.
Looking up, you know.
Well, then here...
You'll drown that way.
Turkeys drown that way. Here's number 2. You don't ignore thunder. Because if you're close enough to hear thunder, you're probably close enough to be hit by lightning. So you may not see lightning, you'll just hear thunder rumbling, and you don't see any lightning. That means it's not advisable to do things like stay in the pool for an extra few minutes.
Get out of the pool.
Or watch a storm in the distance, or sit outside at a baseball game until the rain actually starts. Lightning can strike 10 to 15 miles away from the core of a thunderstorm, where all of the heavy rain is falling. So it may not even be raining where you are yet, but the lightning can still hit you.
Yeah, if you're at a soccer game, they will stop play immediately. They don't wait for rain or anything. If there's even a hint that there's lightning somewhere, they
Number 3, meteorologists, when there's lightning around, they don't handle any corded electronics. If
Your PlayStation? No PlayStation?
If you're inside during a thunderstorm, you're safe as long as you're not in contact with something that's connected to the outside. So don't be talking on a corded telephone. I guess your cell phone is okay.
Do people still have corded telephones?
Yeah, some. Using a computer that's plugged into the wall, or playing video games using a corded setup. These are all incidents. There are incidents where people have been injured or killed by lightning in spite of being inside. This applies to more than electronics that are mentioned above. Workout equipment, blow dryers, vacuums, whatever else you can plug into an electrical socket. Don't vacuum during a thunderstorm. Really, anything plugged into the wall has the opportunity to provide a shock. Your cell phone or your wireless gaming controllers are fine. Number 4, don't seek shelter under trees or unstable structures.
Should you ever seek shelter in an unstable structure, raining or not?
The tree is actually going to attract lightning because it's one of the taller targets in the area, so trees are unsafe. Don't hide out under a gazebo, a covered porch.
I love my gazebo.
Or a pavilion.
That's the first place you go.
I run to the gazebo.
Number 5.
Quick, Hudson, run to the gazebo.
They don't wade through standing floodwater. Wading through floodwater could increase a lightning strike, similar to being in a pool or the ocean during a thunderstorm. And number 6, they avoid using running water, like showers, baths, and dishes during a thunderstorm. During a thunderstorm, avoid using running water, whether you're in the shower, the bath, or doing the dishes. Don't take a shower during a thunderstorm. The electricity could travel through the water in the plumbing and then enter the house, or, boy, lightning is really sneaky. And what do you do if someone you know has been struck by lightning?
Oh, this will be handy.
Okay. The thing is...
you pee on them. Oh, wait, no, that's a jellyfish stink. No?
You've got something wrong with you. You know that? There's something wrong with you.
The running water thing should have been a dead giveaway.
The lightning will come through.
So if someone you know does get struck by lightning, it's important to act quickly. An estimated 90% of the people who are struck by lightning actually survive. So it's really important to see somebody that is struck by lightning. If you see somebody struck by lightning, call 911 and provide first aid immediately. You don't need to be afraid to touch somebody, because this is an old wives' tale.
Mhm.
That they say their body holds an electric charge. No, it doesn't.
That's not true.
So you can touch them immediately. So while you're attending to them, doing CPR or whatever, you'll probably get hit by lightning too. But
All right. And Ed Brass adds one to the list. Don't stand on the roof of the White House.
That's a good, yeah. That's
No,
good.
please. We want you to stand on the roof of the White House.
Now,
Stand on the roof
I know
of the
that
White
some
House.
of you like it when the lightning comes, but
Hey.
because it's hot, hot, hot.
Yes.
So there you
Hope
go.
enjoyed another list
Another
with
list.
Radio from Hell on X96.
Another list. I can't hear it.
Oh.
Okay.
I like thunder and lightning, though. It's exciting.
It's been a long time since we've experienced it. I don't remember.
I've forgotten it.
I can't wait till we have another.
Yep. All right, we will take a break, play a song, and crawl towards the exits. Stand by. Larson HVAC and Plumbing.
I bet your water tank is older than 6 years. And if it is, it's probably not warranted anymore. So you should have Larson HVAC and Plumbing come out and check it out for you. The nice thing about the folks at Larson, they're our go-to guys. We've had them for HVAC and for plumbing stuff. We all have. They're fast, convenient, affordable, and they want to take care of what you actually need. They don't try to sell you things you don't need. Plus, they're Ream Pro certified partners. And right now, you can get $200 off a new energy-efficient water heater from our friends at Larson HVAC and Plumbing. They'll also strap it down with earthquake straps. Speaking about being prepared for things, your water heater, if it's not strapped down, that can be dangerous in an earthquake. Get them to take care of that for you, too. Get your new water tank installed so you can rest easy and save money on your energy bills. Give them a call. The Friends of the Program deal, it goes through August 31st. You go to larsonhvac.com/X96 or call them 801-930-5450.
I have another list for you.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, it's a good one.
Is this a silly, wacky list?
Sometimes. Some of it's tongue-in-cheek. Some of it's very serious.
Sorry, I'm having a bit of a
we had the one, 100 ways white people can make life less frustrating for people of color. We had that list yesterday. This is 100 ways. Well, you want to play the thing?
It's Radio from Hell with another list, because people love a good list. X96.
This is also from Vice, their website, and this is written by a woman named Danny Beckett. All right? 100 easy ways to make women's lives more bearable.
Oh, nice.
Number one, before explaining something to a woman, ask yourself if she might already understand. She may know more about it than you do.
Mm-hmm.
So let's avoid mansplaining.
Sure.
Related, never try to explain feminism to a woman.
No.
Trans women are women.
Yes.
Repeat that until you perish. Respect people's pronouns. It's not that hard.
Call people what they want to be called.
Remember that fat women exist and aren't all trying to get thin. In fact, just never comment on a woman's body.
Yep.
Be kind to women in customer service positions.
Yes.
Tip them extra.
Yes.
But not in a creepy way. Trust women when they teach you something. Don't feel the need to go and check for yourself. And especially do not Google it in front of them.
I'm going to look that up.
Let me look that up.
Don't maintain a double standard for anything, ever. I don't understand this one. Close your legs on public transit. Oh my God. What is
that's
man
your
spreading.
man spread. You know, where guys
You
sit
sit down and
sit
you
like this.
put your legs together.
You sit like this. So there's room.
I don't. Why is that? It just looks bad, I guess.
Can you picture a gentleman doing that? Picture
if I knew what a gentleman was, I'd.
Can you picture my husband doing that?
Yeah. Trying to describe a woman positively? Well, say she's talented, clever, or funny, not gorgeous, sweet, or cute.
Yes.
Examine your language when talking about women. Get rid of irrational, dramatic, bossy, and badgering immediately. Don't use those. Don't think to yourself, I describe men like that too. You probably don't. And if you do, it's to criticize them for acting like a woman. Let's skip through some of these. Buy sanitary pads and tampons and donate them to the homeless shelter.
Yes, they're expensive.
How much of what you are watching, reading, listening to was made by women? Gender balance your bookcase. Don't buy media that demeans women's experiences, valorizes violence against women, or excludes them entirely from a cast. It's not enough to oppose those things. You have to actively make them unremarkable. Pay attention to stories with nuanced female characters. It will be interesting, I promise. If you read stories to a child, swap the genders. Watch women's sport, but just call it sports. Pay for porn.
No, this is important. It is.
It's interesting.
Because most sex workers are female. And you should pay them.
Recognize that sex work is work. Be an advocate for and ally to sex workers without speaking for them. Share political hot takes from women as well as men. They might not be as widely accessible, so look for them. Understand that it was never about ethics in journalism. No. Open doors for women with carrying responsibilities by offering flexible employment contracts. Oh, I see.
Not actually physically open a door.
Recruit women on the same salary as men, even if they don't ask for it. Promote women, and tell the women you work with how much you make. So tell.
Well, Gina knows.
Well, I've talked about it lots of times. We all make the same amount of money, but the only reason we do is because you guys advocated for it.
So both of you got that big raise last week, right?
Big raise. You're cute.
It says here.
No, but my limo service is great.
Tell female colleagues what your salary is. Make sure there's childcare at your events. Don't schedule breakfast meetings during the school run. These are great. Almost every one of these.
And see right away, here's somebody pushing back.
What?
What's wrong with gorgeous? I tell my wife she's gorgeous all the time. She's flatters. We're not talking about your wife.
Of course you tell your wife she's gorgeous.
That's a different situation. And that you don't know that means you need to read this entire list, I think.
Teach your sons to listen to girls, give them space, believe them, and elevate them.
Yes.
Dads, buy your daughter tampons. Make her hot water bottles. Wash her bras. Show her that the body isn't something to be ashamed of. But dads, don't try to iron her bras.
No.
This is a mistake you will only make once. These are just excellent.
I wouldn't even imagine.
Don't assume that all women are attracted to men.
That's true. Another thing.
Don't assume that that a woman in public wants to talk to you just because she's in public.
Yep, exactly.
And then say she's being rude if she doesn't want to.
Yeah.
Here you go. If a woman tells you she was raped, assaulted, or abused, don't ask her for proof.
Yeah.
Ask how you can support her.
Carrie Ann Leesenby, Kira Birkland.
Repeat after me. Always hold men accountable for their actions.
Yes.
Don't walk too close to a woman late at night. That S can be scary.
Yeah.
Let's see. If you see a woman being followed or otherwise bothered by a stranger, stick around. Make sure she's safe.
Another thing kind of like that is
always be available if a woman walks up to you and acts like she knows you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hi, I didn't know you were going to be here.
Mm-hmm.
That is a woman that is feeling unsafe and needs to act like there's somebody around that go along with it.
Remember that you can lack consent in situations not involving sex.
Yes.
Such as when pursuing uninterested women or forcing a hug on a colleague.
Yes. Yeah.
And finally, this one. It's not cute to try and persuade a woman to have sex with you.
No.
Ever.
No.
At
Cute?
all. Just
No.
go
Not
home.
cute? Yeah.
Go home.
She will let you know.
So there's a few of the 100. I put the 100 ways that you can, with black people, what was it called exactly? 100 ways white people can make life less frustrating for people of color. I'll post this one on Twitter at RFH.
We hope you'd enjoyed another list with Radio from Hell on X96.
All right.
Sometimes Muse is just a straight ahead rock band.
Yep. Yeah, and they're good at it, too.
Mm-hmm.
Damn good at it. I saw them in concert. They were excellent.
Yes.
Muse.
All right. Well, let's do the promo and crawl toward the exits.
I'm worried. Both Oakley and Riley have the sneezes.
Worried about your pups, too? Good thing that we have our veterinarian friend, Dr. Josh Davis, here to answer questions about your puppies and kitties.
Wednesday's Radio from Hell show also features things that must go.
Puppy sneezes must go.
Send us what you think must go to radiofromhell@x96.com.
We'll make all of the things that make your nose run starting at about 7:45.
Bless you.
Radio from Hell blessing you Wednesday morning here on X96.
They do. They both.
They both
and I
have
don't
the
think
sneezes?
it's allergies. I think they have puppy colds. They're
I hope
runny nose and
I hope it's not something more serious.
I know. Like I'm worried. Like puppy COVID. Could they have puppy COVID? I don't know. They both are.
I think it's
not allergies. They're snurgly.
They're kitties that get leukemia, then they get the
It's not
sneezes.
leukemia. Why do they get sneezes when
I
they
don't
get
know.
leukemia?
I don't know.
Is
They
it
get runny noses.
Is it kennel cough?
No, it's not cough. It's
Is it kennel sneeze?
It's runny nose. And they'll do like 5 sneezes in a row. Achoo, achoo, achoo. Both of them.
All right.
Well, they've got something that they've shared.
Okay. Well, fine job as always, Katie. Live long and prosper, bitches.
Don't you know who I am?
Quick, Hudson, run to the gazebo.
Our special storm gazebo. Let's see. Oh, Artie Fufkin is next.
80s and